Trussell Family.
Okay, now some business. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour. This episode of the Duncan Trussell Family Hour has been sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Now, this is a t-shirt company that exists in Thailand, and it's run by a really cool guy, and I say he's really cool because he listens to my podcast. And if you listen to my podcast, you're automatically one of the coolest people in the room, if not on the planet. He sent me some of these t-shirts, and I fucking love them. They're made of this, he calls them unique crinkly cotton, is what he calls them. I don't know what it is, but it just feels good. They're badass. They feel really good. It's that like great soft kind of like vintage feel so that your poor sensitive skin won't be irritated by normal cotton. This is soft cotton. This is like the cotton that would happen if you plucked the wings off a fairy and sewed it together into a shirt. And the designs on these shirts are really psychedelic and spiritual with Buddhas and mushrooms and Sanskrit writing. The way I think the process that they make these t-shirts is they eat a bowl of mushrooms in the morning so that they can see the spirits that frolic in the forests of Thailand, and then they capture these forests using interdimensional netting, bring them into the shop and squeeze the gnomes and trolls and dwarfs that they've captured in a vice to the point where they projectile vomit beautiful colors and designs onto these very soft t-shirts that are made of fairy wings that have been plucked off of the finest fairies that you can capture in Thailand. So they're wonderful, wonderful shirts, and I love them very much. And you can get 10% off these shirts if you go to suredesigntshirts.com and put my name, Duncan, in the checkout. And there's going to be a link in the Go Deeper section when you go to duncantrussell.com. They also have hoodies, and they've got yoga clothing and accessories. They got yoga clothing, so if you want to go and look fucking cool in the yoga studio instead of wearing that nasty, disgusting fucking old shirt that you always wear that stinks, what are you doing? How are you going to meet a yogini? How are you going to meet a hot yoga person if you're wearing that nasty mustard-stained Dallas Cowboys t-shirt in a fucking yoga studio? Are you kidding? You're gonna wear that shit? You might as well just go in there covered in diarrhea. You're never gonna meet anybody. You're not gonna find your wife at a yoga studio if you're wearing a fucking Insane Clown Posse t-shirt, pal. Get one of these fucking awesome Sure Design t-shirts with a soft cotton, and guaranteed you're gonna be followed out of that yoga studio like the Pied Piper of yoga with a trail of very flexible, in-shape spiritual women following you back to your yurt. So come on, motherfuckers, go to Sure Design T-shirts. This guy listens to the podcast. He contacted me to advertise for him. Don't let him down. Buy one of these shirts. They ship from Thailand. How awesome is that? You get a fucking crinkly yoga shirt that came all on a boat from Thailand. That probably was housing who knows how many kilos of fine opium. Maybe some of it will fall into the package, but it won't. So that's not, I shouldn't have said that. There's no opium involved in this at all. Do people even smoke opium anymore? Okay, so there's the commercial. SureDesignT-shirts.com. SureDesign T-shirts.com. Go, you could even fucking call them. 773-770-8951. Buy a shirt. Now some business. We are sponsored. The last episode and this episode of the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts, they're a t-shirt company in Thailand, and the owner of the t-shirt company listens to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour and also makes some of the coolest, most psychedelic t-shirts of all time. They're made of this weird, super soft fabric. It's kind of like the vintage t-shirt feel. It's very, very soft so that it doesn't chafe or irritate your sweet, delicate, unicorn-like skin. And it's covered in awesome Sanskrit and crazy Buddhist symbolism, tigers, and all the weird stuff that a person thinks about when they're living in Thailand, running a t-shirt company, and drinking blenders full of mushrooms and ayahuasca and dimethyltryptamine. I imagine that the people at this t-shirt company are probably taking DMT baths before they go into work and squeezing their third eye and popping it like a zit so that the mucousy ink that sprays out of their forehead lands on these t-shirts and forms into the bizarre patterns and insane psychedelic designs that Sure Design t-shirts puts all over its t-shirts, which are softer than the back of a gnome's legs. If you've never tasted or felt the back of a Thailand forest gnome's legs, then you don't know how soft it is, and it's one of the softest things that exist in the universe. So what these guys do is they go out into the forests of Thailand with nets, and they trap the gnomes. They bring them back to this beautiful t-shirt company, and they skin the back of the gnome's legs, and then they pop their third eyes, and the design sprays all over the skin of the back of the gnome's legs, which I think they have an entire sweatshop full of fairies that they use to weave the fabric together to form these amazing t-shirts, which feel so good to wear and will definitely make you the star of your yoga studio. These shirts are amazing, and if you go to suredesign-t-shirts.com, SUREDESIGN t-shirts.com, and enter my name, you will receive 10% off these wonderful t-shirts. There's also going to be a link for them at duncantrussell.com. These are the kinds of shirts that look like someone flew into the DMT realm and ripped them off of the backs of the famed self-transforming machine elves that Terrence McKenna loved to talk about. Get some of these psychedelic shirts, people! Let's do it! Okay, now let's do some business. Hi everybody, are you tired of wearing normal-looking t-shirts that feel like sandpaper against your skin?
Yes.
Are you sick of walking down the street every day and getting punched in the chest by strangers because your t-shirt doesn't have Sanskrit on it or designs that look as though they were squeezed out of the frontal lobe of a unicorn?
Yes.
Are you tired of your boring t-shirt at the beach?
Yes.
Do you get sick of girls with dreadlocks rolling their eyes at your golf shirts?
Yes.
Are you tired of going into yoga class and being shunned like a leper because you're wearing a Muse t-shirt instead of a t-shirt that is imprinted with glorious Buddhas, Ganeshas, Sanskrit writing, and made of a fabric so soft that it makes you feel as though you had just skinned an angel and were wearing the angel's skin and dancing around Stonehenge?
Yes.
Well, I've got the solution to your problems. It's at Sure Design T-shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They're in Thailand. They make these in Thailand. These t-shirts are being made with Thai fabric. Soft, like a nun's stomach skin. Softer than the stomach skin of a nun. My God, these shirts are soft. You feel like you're wearing the neck. They're actually made of, what they do is they go into the forests of Thailand and they hunt fairies, gnomes, unicorns, all mythical creatures, and they deskin these animals, and they take the skin, and as they're skinning the mythical creatures, the creatures weep, and they collect those tears in jars made out of Pegasus skulls, and they pour the tears onto the skin, and they have sweatshop children do fear dances on the skin, pushing the tears into the fantasy creature's skin and making the fabric of these shirts. And my God, they feel good. I love wearing them. I like wearing them to the gym. I like wearing them when I go to bed because they're so very soft. My skin is so sensitive. And also, these guys are amazing because they sponsor this podcast, Sure Design T-shirts. Why not go check out these wonderful shirts at suredesigntshirts.com. When you buy them, if you enter my name, Duncan, you get 10% off. They're in Thailand. Did I already say that? I think it's awesome. These shirts aren't coming from some poser's house in Cincinnati. These things are being made probably inside a Buddha statue, probably inside Buddha's. These shirts are being made using the Buddha's ashes. Man, what a beautiful day it is today. Awesome, incredible, wonderful day. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Some business. Hey y'all, it's me again, the person you were just listening to, the bearded guy with the squawky lesbian voice. And guess what? I want to tell you about our sponsor. One of the greatest t-shirt companies that I know of. Maybe there was a better t-shirt company back in the time of the pharaohs. I think I heard of one that existed underneath the Great Pyramid at Giza. And this t-shirt company underneath the Great Pyramid actually captured star beams and used interdimensional devices to transform the star beams into really soft fabric that the pharaohs wore. Really cool designs too. Unfortunately, we lost that technology, and for thousands of years, no one experienced the softness of the t-shirts that the pharaohs wore until today. Sure Design T-shirts, our sponsor, has unearthed the technology to transform star beams and angel hair and mix it together to form some of the softest fabric that you will ever feel against your oiled, lotioned, cum-splattered skin. Sure Design T-shirts uses a special patented technology to send probes into heaven and capture angel babies and fly them down to Thailand, where they're locked into chairs, and the very soft first hair that grows on an angel baby's head is torn out one strand at a time by a supercomputer, and that hair is mixed in with star beams, and as we all know, angel babies cry. God's ink is what it's called. It's just this basic, different colored ink depending on the emotional states that they're in. So the supercomputer that plucks the angel baby's hair does this in different patterns to induce different states, different fear states, which cause the tears to change color. And that's the ink they use to print the designs on these wonderful t-shirts. They also make hoodies. They also make a variety of yoga wear. Sure Design T-shirts is, they're the masters of all t-shirts, and all t-shirt companies should bow down before them and worship them in the way that the ancient Egyptians used to worship Osiris. SureDesignT-shirts.com. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Go there and buy one of these awesome t-shirts, and if you enter my name when you buy them, you get 10% off these magnificent shirts. So go there, buy a t-shirt from SureDesignT-shirt.com. Do it. Don't be a fool. Buy these shirts. They're going to make your skin feel better. Once you wear Sure Design t-shirts, if you try to put on a regular cotton t-shirt, boils will erupt, not only on your skin, but on your parents' skin too, and on the skin of your entire family. Because once you've worn Sure Design t-shirts, if you stop wearing them, then an Old Testament-style Egyptian plague will rage through your village, city, or town, destroying all the virgins and children. So, don't stop wearing them. And in fact, if you don't buy them now that you've heard this incantation, then there's a really, really good chance that the great and ancient robed one will rise up from a volcanic crater and devastate the cities of the world. So if you don't want the world to get devastated by a enormous robed Grim Reaper thing, please buy these shirts, because I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. And thank you. I love you. Are you one of those people who has skin so sensitive that if you put on a Hanes cotton t-shirt, your entire body breaks out in festering blisters and boils? Are you one of those people that you are so sensitive that if your nipples touch regular cotton, you get the stigmata of Christ and feel the pains of Jesus being crucified in his last moments on the cross, as he has the sense of complete existential emptiness and loneliness that all of us feel? Do cotton shirts make you feel like you're living in no exit? Because they're rough and hard. It's like sandpaper. Does it make you feel like you just brushed up against a gigantic, burr-covered, thousand-eyed alien beast with pincers that breathes fire and has within its stomach 1,000 virgin women slowly boiling in its stomach acids? Then I've got the solution for you. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. SureDesignT-shirts.com is a t-shirt company that had to leave the United States because their t-shirts are so comfortable that they get you high. Wearing one of these t-shirts is equivalent to taking 3 Valium. If you wear these t-shirts and drink too much, you could go the way of Jim Morrison. They're so soft. There was a time not that long ago in human history where my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was banished from the village because of some indiscretions he had with some of the local teenage village girls, and this was during a hard winter, and he ended up deep in the forest with only wearing a crappy cotton t-shirt and some gym shorts, and he was freezing. And he would I think it was 58 degrees. It was cold enough to be uncomfortable, according to his diary. And wandering out of the woods, he saw a unicorn. And the unicorn came to him, and the unicorn said to him, "My brother, human, son of God, child of the earth, how can I help you get back to the village?" My grandfather pulled out his sword and gutted the unicorn, skinned the unicorn, and wore the soft, luxurious pelt of the unicorn in place of that awful cotton shirt that he was wearing. And according to my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's journal, there was nothing that felt so soft. There was nothing that felt so good, and there was nothing that took away the cold pain of that awful forest. Well, now there is something that's as soft as the pelt of a unicorn, because these short design t-shirts are not only made of unicorn pelts, they're made of baby unicorn pelts. In fact, the fetuses of unicorns is what these are made of. It's a big problem in Thailand. The unicorns out there are horny as fuck, and they constantly fuck, and they get pregnant, and they get a lot of trouble. They get on drugs. There's a lot of unicorn abortion clinics in Thailand where these unicorns have to go in there because they're sluts, and they get the babies cut out of them. And the sacks of unicorn embryos, some of them still twitching and alive, desperately trying to grant wishes and summon fairies to come to their aid. These bags are taken to the Shore Design T-shirt print shop, where the fetuses are transformed into the softest shirts that you will ever put on your skin. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, and if you put my name in, you get 10% off. They also have badass designs. They're incredible. So go there. Don't be a fool. Don't make the mistake of not going to SureDesignT-shirts.com and putting my name in there, because if you do, from what I've heard, your brain will explode. Now, I guess that's the end of the commercial. Sick of wearing t-shirts that make you feel like you're existing in the Spanish Inquisition and getting whipped by monks? Tired of looking down at your skin and realizing that your t-shirt has worn great chunks of flesh out of your body, and now your body has canker sores all over it filled with black maggots that hiss at you every time you try to pull them out? Well, stop wearing shitty cotton. That's a result of wearing bad cotton woven by necromancers in the awful factories all over LA and New York and wherever shitty t-shirts are made. These fucking... I wore... I haven't been wearing like regular cotton t-shirts for a while since I've become since I've been promoted by Sure Design t-shirts. I've been wearing soft shirts, but I accidentally put on the wrong shirt, and immediately it put third-degree burns all over my back, and I had to get I've been getting my skin sanded off by this old toothless nun who comes over as volunteer work. She does it all over LA apparently. She just scrubs dead skin off of hippies. And she comes over, scrubs my body of the skin that got ripped up by the bad t-shirt, and some other things happen, but it's ultimately an inconvenience, and it wouldn't have happened if I had worn a t-shirt from Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts make t-shirts that are so soft, they actually bend the fabric of space and time. So when you wear them, you don't only experience your body at the present time, you experience your body when you were a child. And your body when you were a child, I don't know if you remember how great it was to be 4 and sliding around in the bathtub in your own in water and urine and spraying everywhere and rolling around in the bathtub and laughing. That's the feeling you're gonna get from wearing a Sure Design t-shirt. They're soft, they're beautiful, and they're the number one clothing of choice for yoga studio Lotharios. People, if you want to go to, a lot of you guys are doing yoga to stretch. That's cool. A lot of you are doing yoga to get in shape. But some of you like to go to yoga studios to meet members of the opposite sex or of the same sex or whatever you're into. But it's not going to work if you go to a yoga studio wearing some potato sack with your hair blackened with soot and you're filthy and covered with dirt. You got to take a shower, pull that potato sack off, put on a Sure Design t-shirt. They've got beautiful designs, Buddhas, hieroglyphics. They're encoded with Sanskrit, and they're fucking cool, and they're really, really soft, and they're made from hair that has been plucked from the most sensitive parts of baby pandas. And that's some soft parts. Soft parts on a panda. I think Gandhi used to say that. So go to SureDesignT-shirt.com, put my name in, and you'll get 10% off. Go buy some of these shirts because these guys support the Duncan Trussell Family Hour, and they are actually now printing our t-shirts. For the longest time, I would find myself crying at random moments throughout the day, and I didn't know why. I'd be on the interstate and I'd suddenly just start sobbing. I'd wake up in the morning and start sobbing. I'd eat lunch and go into the restroom and start sobbing. I was crying all day long, and nobody knew what it was. I went to my family doctor, and he said, I have no idea. I was contacted by some wonderful people in Thailand who run a t-shirt company called Sure Design T-shirts, and they asked if I'd like to try on some of their super soft t-shirts. And I said, absolutely, I'd love that. And they sent me some of these t-shirts, which are made of the softest material available on planet Earth. I put these shirts on, I spent a day wearing these shirts, and I realized I hadn't cried all day long. Now I know the reason I was crying was because I was having an allergic reaction to uncomfortable cotton, and this cotton was making me weep because I have very sensitive skin, which has been compared to the underbelly of a baby dolphin. What I realized after I wore Sure Design t-shirts is that I had been spending the majority of my life like a dolphin in a net. And the moment I put these soft shirts on, I was free and my life changed. I immediately started making over $100,000 a day, and I started having sex 5 to 8 times a day. Sure Design t-shirts are made from a combination of collected stardust wiped from the necks of angels and kitten eyeballs, which have been pulverized and mixed together into a fine paste. The combination of these two things creates a substance that is 6 million times softer than spider thread. This is woven together in Thailand in their factories using baby gnomes that have been lassoed and tenderized by dragging them from behind carriages pulled by unicorns. That's Sure Design t-shirts. You can have one of these shirts by going to suredesignt-shirts.com, and you get 10% off if you put my name in whatever the thing is that you put it in when you buy the shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They sponsor the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. Don't be a jerk. Go buy one of these shirts. You'll love it. You'll stop crying all day long, and your life will dramatically transform for the better. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a t-shirt company in Thailand that produces some of the softest t-shirts available on the market. These t-shirts are so soft that once you feel them on your skin, you will not want anything else to touch you. I don't let anything touch me now. Unless it's a Sure Design t-shirt, it better stay the fuck away from me or it's gonna get a black eye. I want soft, sweet fabric covering my meat body, not some rough old crap cotton made by some asshole in New Jersey. I want my shit soft, Thailand soft. And if anybody knows about soft fabric, it's people who live in Thailand and who have access to some of the finest opium, heroin, and all the great softening drugs available to human beings. It's Sure Design t-shirts. Sure Design t-shirts takes the experience of heroin and turns it into a t-shirt. They have matter assimilators attached to junkies, and they basically inject heroin into the veins of these stinky Thai junkies, and they translate the experience of being blasted out of your mind on the finest heroin into these computers, which reassimilate them in the form of the fabrics that Sure Design t-shirts uses to make their awesome t-shirts, which also have on them the hallucinations that the heroin addicts experience in the depths of their intoxication. These get projected from the minds of the heroin addicts onto the t-shirts using some kind of crazy advanced computer that these guys found in the rubble of a spaceship crash somewhere in Siberia. So they're a great t-shirt company. Go there. Sure Design t-shirts. They don't just make t-shirts, they also make hoodies and a lot of other incredible stuff. And if you go there and put my name into the thing, you get 10% off, which is really incredible when you consider the fact that you're going to be wearing the material manifestation of a heroin addict's orgasmic intoxication. Man, you can't beat that. 10% off, what a great deal. Go there and support our sponsors. I love these guys. They are a really fine company, and they deserve your support. SureDesignT-shirts.com. The link will be at DuncanTrussell.com, so you can just go there and click on the link and do your t-shirt shopping there. Okay? And a big thanks to Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts sponsors the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. They are a wonderful t-shirt company that exists in Thailand and have figured out how to use quantum nullifiers to remove cuteness from the cutest animals on earth. At the Sure Design t-shirt company, they have a parade of the cutest little puppies, miniature ponies, miniature pigs. Miniaturized animals are always the cute. Miniaturized people march through this nullification beam. They come out the other side ancient, broken, withered things hissing at the sun, blind, usually toothless. Quite often they have a massive seizure or rip their eyeballs out from going through this nullification device, which was here's a little trivia fact. It was the inspiration for Stephen King's The Jaunt, which I believe you can find in his book of short stories called Skeleton Crew. But that's neither here nor there. They have a device where cute beings go into the device. Apparently within the device, they experience infinite time while being fully aware. And for us, it's just a couple of seconds. For them, it's infinity. They come out the other end tottering, teetering, weeble wobble things. Every bit of happiness and joy sucked out of them and blasted into the cotton that Sure Design t-shirts use to make their incredible t-shirts, which is why the cotton is so soft. And more importantly, it's why the shirts are magnets and attractors for people's attention, because they have within them the stolen essence of some of the cutest creatures in Thailand. And that's why it's amazing that for a very low price, you can have these t-shirts sent over the great ocean and into your house and onto your hairy back or hairless back, depending on your gender and ethnicity. So Sure Design t-shirts, go there to www.suredesigntshirts.com, order one of their beautiful shirts, support them because they support us. And if you put my name in, Duncan, you get 10% off the shirts. And that's an incredible deal, an unforgettable bargain, and one that you should grab hold of now, because at any second, the sun snake that lives coiled in the heart of the sun could come bursting out of the sun and devour the moon, which would cause the tides to get fucked up. And I think it would also reverse or compound or extend or annihilate the menstruation cycles of all female creatures on the planet. I don't know what that would do, but it probably wouldn't be good. You don't want to mess with that. And thanks to the moon, which we all know is an egg for a pipe-smoking caterpillar named Freaky, the caterpillar hasn't been born yet. Once he does, everything gets better. But until then, we've got to take it easy and not piss off the sun snake, which is dying to eat the egg. Are you tired of walking around feeling as though you're wearing a web of angry hedgehogs that have been sewn together with fish hooks? Are you annoyed with the deep, oozing sores that erupt in your body anytime you put on a normal cotton t-shirt? Does it annoy you that you're not making out with the hottest girl in your yoga class because you've been wearing Insane Clown Posse t-shirts smeared with jizz? Well, I've got the answer for you. Sure Design t-shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com, a company in Thailand, creates some of the softest, coolest t-shirts known to man. How do they do it? It's simple. They have an army of 9-year-old Thai children who they have trained to climb the rocks and cliffs of the Thai mountains that surround the Sure Design t-shirt company. These kids go up into the black, briny rocks, and they climb up there to these nests where these mountain chihuahuas nest. These are beautiful little dogs, the cutest things ever. And they use tweezers to pull out the tongues of the puppies, and they fill bags up with the puppy tongues, bring them back down to the Sure Design t-shirt company, and these tongues are run through through the mouth of monks. The monks chew up the tongues. They regurgitate the tongues like mother birds into the sewing mechanisms that are then sew the regurgitated tongues into the shirts that I'm wearing one right now. And they're soft, wonderful. They bring you good luck, and they bring you dreams of a place where million-eyed beings vibrate far beneath the earth, telepathically telling you of a time when they will rise to power and all of us will merge as one mind. And that's pretty fun. The dreams are great. The shirts are better. But what's better than that? Finally tasting the tongue of the hottie in your yoga studio. There's nothing like that when you finally get that sweaty old yoga tongue buried deep in your throat. And that's what Sure Design t-shirts can help you with. So, if you want the softest, coolest, sweetest, most incredible shirt known to man, go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, and when you order these shirts and put my name, Duncan, in, you get 10% off. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Stick your tongue down someone's throat. Love the world. And dance with the sand god. Sure Design T-shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is also sponsored by one of the greatest T-shirt companies in the known world. Sure Design T-shirts sponsors the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. They not only print some of the coolest T-shirt designs ever, but they print these designs on some of the softest fabric that has ever existed, and probably there will never be anything softer than this. There are many things that I used to think was soft. The back of a young nun's knee. I used to think that was the softest thing. I used to have a young nun friend of mine, and I would fondle and rub the back of her knee and then smell my fingers because it smelled like a combination of incense and peppermint. But that nun's knee was nothing compared to the fabric of Sure Design that Sure Design T-shirts uses. And this has always interested me because my grandfather, my father would always tell me, ain't nothing softer than the back of a nun's knee, boy. And so I was talking to my friend Bennett, who runs Sure Design T-shirts, about this, and I said, I always thought there was nothing softer than the back of a nun's knee, and then I wore your shirts, and they're softer than that. What is that? Here's the hilarious thing. Sure Design T-shirts uses as their fabric the skin from the backs of nuns' knees. There's a lot of nunneries apparently around Thailand where they're stationed at, and they go in there with dogs. They go in there wearing gas masks and wearing all these really intense, like post-apocalyptic Texas Chainsaw Massacre style outfits. They've got a guy there with an electric guitar who kind of like does like hard, heavy, like stoner rock anthems. He plays those while they grab the nuns, handcuff them down, push them against the wall of the nunneries, rip their skirts off, and shave the very back of their knees off. And then they bag these knees up in a bag made of nuns' knee skin, and they carry these back to the secret headquarters of Sure Design T-shirts, where they are sewn into shirts. And then they take massive amounts of bath salts and they draw their hallucinations using any residual blood from the nun knee raid. And that's how they come up with the awesome designs for these shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, click my name and type my name in, and you will get 10% off of these shirts. They're awesome. As always, we are sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Some of you have been coming to the shows dressed in Sure Design T-shirts, which is really cool because they really are so very soft. And why are they soft? They're soft because they are woven from... I was wrong the entire time. I thought it was the back of nuns' knees. I also thought it was the... pleasure extraction from the inner core of puppy dog brains, but as it turns out, that's not what they're made out of at all. Currently, Sure Design T-shirts has been woven from Julian Assange's pubic shavings. The guy's got the softest pubic hair of any modern-day hero. He's got, I don't know what it is. They say he washes his pubic hair with the blood of martyrs and patriots, and somehow that softens it. I don't know. I guess he's got a giant bush because he sends bushels of his pubic hair to the Sure Design T-shirt company in Thailand, and they weave that together while playing the sound of our forefathers weeping that Julian Assange is being persecuted instead of being placed on a pedestal as one of our nation's great heroes. But anyway, they're great shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. And finally, and most importantly, our number one sponsor for so long, and a wonderful sponsor they are, is Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts. Not uncertain design T-shirts. Not I'm not sure if these are T-shirts. Not is it really a T-shirt? Sure Design T-shirts. They're Sure Design T-shirts are our sponsor. They're the same company that prints our beautiful T-shirts. They exist underneath Thailand. Thailand itself is actually the very topmost part of essentially a kind of alien missile silo that's constructed of a rare form of metal that can only be found in the deep and abandoned stone quarries of Mars, where a very, very long time ago our distant ancestors used to mine this material, which is the same material that causes children to... it's basically when a child dies in his sleep, his soul becomes this material. And listen, there's nothing softer than this stuff. It's the softest thing ever. When a child's soul is different from the soul of other beings. It's soft. It doesn't activate allergies. It doesn't cause your immune system to react. It's just a soft damn thing. And these shirts are woven from child souls, which have been harvested. Basically, the way it works is Sure Design T-shirts has a team of UFO pilots that anytime a child dies in Thailand, the UFO pilots fly into the sky and basically intercept the Grim Reaper and use tractor beams to suck the child souls from the black oily bag, which he carries them up into heaven or down into hell, depending on the behavior and the physical beauty of the child. These child souls are then taken to the Sure Design centrifuges, where they are basically spun around, and the spinning process turns them into the fabric, which is used to create this beautiful Sure Design shirts. Which a lot of you guys have been wearing to the shows. They're incredible. The designs on them are awesome. Where do they get their designs from, you're asking? Well, it's simple. Charles Manson is a bulimic, and there's a prison guard in Manson's prison that has placed a canvas in the toilet where Charles Manson vomits. And his vomit creates these incredible designs. No one knows why, but it creates really beautiful psychedelic designs. So the shirts are made from congealed child souls, which have been run through a metaphysical centrifuge, and the designs are from Charles Manson's vomit. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Order one of these shirts. If you put my name in when you order them, you get 10% off. They're amazing. We're also sponsored by the ultimate t-shirt company in the known world, Sure Design T-shirts. As many of you know by now, Sure Design T-shirts captures the mumbling incantations of high-powered Illuminati members, such as the Demon Cheney and the Pit Lord George W. Bush, and transforms their sound vibration into furry hell spiders that are force-fed to weeping saints and virgin children. The saints and the kids vomit up the pulpy mash of demonic spider fur and entrails, and this is woven into the softest material known to humans since the beginning of time. Plus, the beautiful designs of Sure Design T-shirt make the Shroud of Turin look like a cum-stained athletic sock. So go to Sure Design T-shirts and enter in my name, and you get 10% off these shirts. And finally, as always, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is proud to be sponsored by the greatest T-shirt company that has ever existed on this specific part of the Kabbalistic tree of life, Sure Design T-shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com is where you want to go if you're tired of wearing the crappy, primitive fabrics that are blasted out by most T-shirt companies in the world. I've gotten letters from people complaining because they feel like they could be happy in life if not for the fact that while wearing normal cotton T-shirts, it makes them feel like they've been encased in a quilt woven from the shaved calluses of geriatrics and pedicure clinics. It's that rough feel, like if a trucker if 50 truckers came and started grinding their calluses against your face or your upper body. That's what the regular shirts feel like. They don't feel good. And you don't know that. If you've been wearing a regular shirt your whole life, you don't know it. You probably think it's normal to walk around and take your shirt off in the middle of the day and see welts and bloody trails of pus and pustulant phlegm oozing through your chest hair or down your breasts and into your pubic area. It's not normal, guys. That's not supposed to happen. And if you order a Sure Design t-shirt, that's all going to stop, because Sure Design t-shirt, SureDesignT-shirts.com weaves their shirts using, as all of you know, when a nun joins the church or decides to not have sex ever again, her vagina is shaved by a priest. The vaginal hair from the nuns is then packaged and sent to the Sure Design t-shirt company, where it is woven together by master pubic weavers, and that's the fabric they use for these shirts. It's the soft as can be, because there ain't nothing softer than a nun's bush. Trust me, I know. So, go there, order the shirts, help support them, because they support this podcast, and they print my shirts, and also the company's run by an awesome human being who one day I will visit in Thailand, I hope.
This podcast is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts, which makes these badass T-shirts that are tight-fitting, so when you get your pecs built up at the gym and want to go show your bro how ripped you are and show off those biceps, triceps, abdominals. Your bro loves it when you got some nice tight abs, you know. And these Sure Design t-shirts cling to your body, and they're soft as silk, so you can almost even imagine you're almost wearing a lady's lingerie and feel what that's like. Because ladies, one thing you know is it feels good to have soft things against your body. I love it. So you could, as a man, feel proud to wear a tight-fitting shirt with some amazing designs on it. They call it Sand-Kissed is the name of it. And it's what the Indians used to spray paint on the buffalo. Just kidding, though. You know, but the Indians did, apparently speaking, Sand-Kiss before, you know, they left America and the Americans came. So, order this shirt, SureDesignT-shirt.com/Duncan.
The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by one of the greatest t-shirt companies in the known universe, Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts manufactures some of the softest, most beautiful t-shirts that, as far as I know, have ever been invented. These shirts are so beautiful that if you happen to stumble into the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and you held up one of these shirts in front of Jesus, he would have ripped himself off the cross, yanked his hands from that terrible tree, climbed down the cross, and put on the Sure Design shirt. He would have put the shirt on and maybe gone back up on the cross, now looking so much cooler, so much more interesting than a naked Jewish hippie. Now he'd look like a cool guy at a yoga studio who got into trouble with the Romans. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Check out these incredible designs. The shirts themselves are made of a nanoparticulate, which can only be found underneath the scrotum of these monks that live in Austria, far, far up in the hill country of Austria. And these guys, they send people up there, and in exchange for food and water, the monks give them a few moments to wipe the testicle dander from underneath their holy sacks. And it's that dander that is used to create the softness of these amazing shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. When you buy one of these shirts, type in Duncan and you will get 10% off. These shirts are awesome. I've seen people wearing them to the shows, and I love them. Good day to you, my sweet internet friends, and welcome to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-Shirts, an incredible t-shirt company in Thailand that weaves the softest t-shirts known to man. Many of you know that there's nothing softer than the last breath of a grandmother, and Sure Design T-Shirts has high-tech collection units in the emergency rooms of geriatric clinics and hospitals all around the world, just waiting to catch that last exhalation emerging from the mouths of Mimas and Nanas all around the world. This breath is contained in a special container and shipped to Sure Design T-shirts, where it's mixed together with the fear screams of partridges, and this creates the soft fabric that is known as a Sure Design T-shirt shirt. Most other t-shirt manufacturers use a toxic combination of IQ-degenerating fluoride in the tears of Justin Bieber fanatics, all mixed together with the runoff from Burning Man porta-johns. Not only do these shirts have a negative effect on your skin, they'll bring up boils, welts, and festering sores filled with stingered maggots, but they also have a negative effect on the consciousness of the wearer, and many people who wear some of the more popular brands of American-made t-shirts begin to get confused and start thinking that their careers can actually make them happy, or that material items are more important than the people around them. This leads to a state of insanity that can sometimes cause world wars to spring up. So don't wear those ridiculous shirts. Order a Sure Design t-shirt today. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Buy one of these incredible shirts. Their designs are amazing. Their designs are extracted from the happy dreams of children all over America. They send these flying teddy bear creatures with flaming eyes and sharp barbed tails, and right as the kids are having this fantastic dream, the teddy bears suck the dream out of their ears and replace the dream with Metallica videos. They fly the dreams back to the Sure Design T-shirt company, and they put them on the shirts. Don't believe me? Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and order one of these incredible shirts. You'll get 10% off if you put my name in when you buy the shirts. So go do it. Just because you're a computer simulation being run in some sweaty piss kid's crap apartment in New York on his Xbox 78 billion doesn't mean that you can't look cool. Why not go to DuncanTrussell.com and buy one of my amazing posters or t-shirts or some stickers from the shop? It helps keep this little part of the simulation running, and it helps you look like a champion of the simulator. The shirts are incredible. Why are they so incredible? Because they're made by our sponsor, Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is located in the part of the simulation known as Thailand, and the reason the shirts are so soft is because they climb up into the caves of Thailand and capture the cutest little pixel puppies that exist there and take them back down into the Sure Design T-shirt factories and bang them on the head with pixelated hammers, much like the ones you see in Mario Brothers. The puppies cry, and they use their tears as part of the slurry that makes up the ones and zeros that we currently at this part of the simulation call t-shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and type in my name, Duncan, and you'll get 10% off. SureDesignT-shirts.com. We love them. Support them. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is partially sponsored by a coven of necromancers that currently call themselves Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a t-shirt company located in Thailand. These folks are so committed to their job that every day they rub the ashes of their ancestors on their bodies so that they can channel the spirits of the dead, which direct them in their activities in the incredible Sure Design T-shirt factory, which I hope to visit one day. Here's an interesting little bit of trivia about Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is the company that the Bohemian Grove uses to create their sacrificial robes. when you're sacrificing an Iraqi or Afghani baby and driving your blackened poison dagger deep into their heart to extract the fear fluid that you then rub on Dick Cheney's balls to keep him alive because he has no skeletal system, he does not have a heart, and he doesn't have a brain. He's just filled with a black pulpy mash that falls out of truckers' mouths when they expire from methamphetamine overdoses. And to keep him going, you got to rub that shit on his balls and his taint, or otherwise he will explode, and the explosion will create a black hole that will suck all of us into the mouth of the great rooster god Abraxas. And you just can't make sacrifices like that when you're in an uncomfortable robe. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, order one of their beautiful shirts, put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by one of the most fantastic t-shirt companies that has ever existed in time and space. A t-shirt company that one day when Jesus comes back to earth, I have good information that he'll be wearing a Sure Design t-shirt. He'll be clad in one of the many beautiful patterns that Sure Design T-shirts makes at their incredible t-shirt factory in Thailand. A t-shirt factory that is green energy. The t-shirt factory uses green energy, actually red energy. It uses the blood of false prophets, corrupted priests, and all those shitty fucks in the world who have been oppressing those around them with their fascist moralities and their bullying ways. The people at Sure Design T-shirts have an entire stable filled with gargoyle creatures that they send out on nights when the moon is full. These gargoyles fly to the various parts of the world where they scoop up shit friends, crap lovers, disgusting humans, pedophiles, and all those who would suck the life of their brothers and sisters and carelessly destroy the earth. These gargoyles pick them up, carry them back to the Sure Design T-shirt company, and drop them in a human juicer where their blood is used to fuel the machines that print these beautiful shirts. And they say in Thailand at night, if you listen closely, you can hear the screams of evil men and women being transformed into beautiful, soft cotton T-shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, enter my name in, and you will get 10% off these beautiful shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. I'm sure many of you are aware of the fact that Steve Jobs on his deathbed uttered his last words were, wow, 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 wow. A lot of people think that what he was seeing was some kind of hyperdimensional singularity moment of witnessing all things at once. But really what happened is somebody walked into the room just as he was dying wearing a Sure Design t-shirt. And he had a natural response. If you go around wearing a Sure Design t-shirt, you'll hear that everywhere you go. Wow, wow, wow. It's incredible. The material is so very soft. Softer than the vulva of the White Witch of Avalon. These shirts are so very soft that people in mortuaries will not place them on corpses because the corpses momentarily come back to life and are very confused and then die again. It's just cruel to do it. But wearing these shirts will wake up a part of yourself that you thought was long gone, and the inside of you will glow like the sun of Africa over the Saharan dune. And contradictory aspects of your personality will begin to make sweet love in the hot, steamy shower of your soul. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and put in my name and you get 10% off. Sure Design T-shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by a t-shirt the only t-shirt company to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. A lot of people don't know this, but Sure Design T-shirts is a t-shirt company most not just known for their T-shirts, but most known for eradicating a disease, Hexalophilus, which was a horrific disease that was plaguing Africa and Thailand. It was a terrible disease that would cause your lower body to turn into like a maggot tail thing with a sharp barbed stinger at the end. And you got this disease from making out with trannies, essentially, but also there was other ways you can get it, but mostly from making out with trannies. And so a lot of people wouldn't report when they were getting the initial symptoms of the disease because they were embarrassed for some dumb reason. And it's also known as Murphy syndrome, but there would be these scales would begin to appear on your body. That's the first sign. These dark, oily black scales would start appearing on your legs, and these would spread, and then eventually your legs would seal together with a kind of sticky gelatinous ooze that made it impossible to separate your legs. This would cause testicle compression, and which is a terrible thing, painful situation. But eventually your genitals would just mold into the wormy, gelatinous oval that your lower body had turned into, and then the stinger would emerge. And you just start stinging yourself. You'd sting yourself to death, and it was a horrible death, but the people at Sure Design T-shirts, they went into the laboratory, they risked their lives by making out with over 7,000 trannies until finally they contracted the disease, and they realized that a combination of solar energy mixed with the codeine drink that the rappers drink, known as Sizzurp, if you shot light rays, pure morning dawn light rays through Sizzurp, it would create this concoction that you could then massage into the larva body of the victim who had contracted the disease, and they'd go back to normal. And they eradicated the entire disease. So now we get to make out with trannies without having to worry about this horrible disease. So they're an incredible company. They won a Nobel Peace Prize for that. And they used that money to research how to soften their fabrics even more. They make some of the softest T-shirts available to man or woman, and they wanted them softer because puppy ears and the undercarriages of koalas are soft, and that's the main thing that they use to create these beautiful shirts, but they're just not soft enough. They needed them softer. And so they found out that by peeling away the very top layer of flesh from the skin of a newborn Illuminati child, there's some of the Illuminati families are still giving birth in the normal vaginal way. Most of them, of course, have started or giving birth through implanting their venomous spit in the chests of people in some of the Iraq or Afghanistan, and allowing their foul offspring to explode from within the chest of those people. But some of them still do pussy birth, and they, as a matter of tradition, because they owe a great debt to Sure Design T-shirts for making it safe for them to make out with trannies, because there's nothing more than the elite of the world love than feeling the thick, gooey coke tongue of a tranny running up and down their reptilian backs. So as a gift, as a tribute, when an Illuminati child is born, they will shave off the very top layer of skin from its neck, and they'll mail that in an ice envelope to Sure Design T-shirts, and they put that into their batch of T-shirts, and it makes some of the softest shirts on the planet. If you don't believe me, order one. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, enter my name, you get 10% off. They've got amazing shirts, amazing yoga outfits, amazing beach wear. It's an incredible company. Hello, Bennett, I love you. Thank you for sponsoring this podcast. They're magnificent. And a big thank you to our sponsor, Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a wonderful company based in Thailand, but they didn't always exist in Thailand. Once they existed in heaven. They were the only T-shirt company in heaven, and they made T-shirts that were so soft and luxurious that God got jealous because God couldn't make T-shirts that were that soft. And so, being a little baby and having a temper tantrum, God threw the company and all of its employees out of heaven and down to earth, where they formed a T-shirt company on earth. They were like, fuck you, God. We can make a T-shirt company here. And they make a lot of other stuff too, but their specialty is T-shirts. They make some amazing shirts. They also make a variety of other fantastic clothing items with incredible designs on them. These designs are actually extracted from the when you poison a virgin with a type of poison called scopolamine, the virgin will mutter some incredible things, and quite often these things that the virgin mutters or screams can be drawn. And they have some amazing artists there, spider artists who paint what the dying virgins mutter in blood on incredible canvases. These canvases are scanned, and these are the designs that they use for these amazing T-shirts. Go check them out at suredesignT-shirts.com. They really do make some of the most amazing shirts. People come to my shows wearing these shirts, and I'll sometimes rip the shirts off of their bodies and keep them for myself. So why not go to suredesignT-shirts.com, buy one of their amazing T-shirts, wear them to my shows, wear them to your yoga studios, wear them to your funerals, wear them to your weddings, wear them anywhere that human beings have optic nerves and want to fuck. So try it out, suredesignT-shirts.com. Go there. If you enter my name, you will get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts can be found at suredesignT-shirts.com. What a delightful T-shirt company this is. Every week I get emails, messages, and carrier pigeon once even carried a note to me from an island off the coast of Tahiti, where a man managed to have Sure Design T-shirts parachuted down to him. And he said that he was actually considering trying to escape from the island until he got his Sure Design T-shirts, and he realized that it was the uncomfortable clothes he had been wearing that was ruining this island that he was at. How many of you are having a shitty life because your T-shirts suck? You've got to ask yourself that. Does my life suck because I'm a festering asshole? Does my life suck because I can't let go? Does my life suck because I'm too fixated on my career? Does my life suck because I'm greedy? Does my life suck because I'm living in fear mechanisms? Does my life suck because I can't forgive my mom? Does my life suck because I can't forgive my dad? Does my life suck because I have my expectations are set way too high for anything to ever please me? Or does my life suck because I'm wearing bad cotton? 99% of the time, the problem's the T-shirt. The problem's because the shirt that you're wearing is uncomfortable, and that's the thing that's causing your relationships to fall apart. That's the thing that's causing you to be addicted to drugs. That's the thing that's causing you to be an abusive lover. That's the thing that's causing you to be unable to stop looking at porn. That's the thing that's making you take 7-hour naps and sleep for 12 hours a night. That's the thing that's making your breath smell like somebody filled it with the cremated remains of a elephant's anus. That's the thing that's making your hair fall out. That's the thing that's making you get old. That's the thing that's making you have a disease. That's the thing that makes you transient and impermanent. That's the thing that makes you unable to ever complete anything worthwhile. It's the shirts. So if you want to change that, go to suredesignT-shirts.com. These folks make some of the coolest designs and the softest shirts known to man. They're so fucking soft. They're so very soft that 3 different countries have attempted to make them illegal. They actually, next month, are apparently blasting 2 of these T-shirts together at the CERN particle accelerator. The theory being if they send these 2 shirts slamming together at almost the speed of light, it will create a talking, huggable panda bear. And so Disney's really interested in that, and I am too. I hope it works, and I believe it will. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and order one of these shirts. And, of course, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by the geniuses at Sure Design T-shirts. These people are amazing. They're gnomes that exist down a lava tube that is in Antarctica. In the center of the earth is a beautiful paradise filled with super advanced beings that spend the majority of their time engaged in mushroom orgies where they splatter their semen. They ejaculate onto canvases that they strap on the backs of their lovers. And they can use mind control to change the color of their sperm, sometimes black, white, green. Anyway, their designs are beautiful. They're incredible designs that once they dry on these canvases, these earth crow flies them up in bundles to a factory where gnomes take the canvases and paint them on the back of angel wings, which are run through a press, and that's what these shirts come from. They're beautiful. They consist of designs that are the ejaculate of our reptilian fathers. Incredible shirts. They'll make you the head of your yoga studio, beach party, or funeral. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, and if you put my name in, you get 10% off. We have to do a quick commercial break for one of the greatest companies on planet Earth, Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is located at SureDesignT-shirts.com. They exist in Thailand. Sure Design T-shirts was conceptualized when the founder of Sure Design T-shirts, as a teen, touched a vagina for the first time. His direct quote is, "I knew at the moment of feeling the softness of her labia that I could transform this into a T-shirt that people could wear around." The bottom line is this: the vagina is a shirt for babies. It's the shirt that babies grow inside of. And that's where you've spent the first flickering moments of your consciousness emerging into this dimension. Don't you want to know what that feeling's like again? Wouldn't you like to know what it's like to have your upper torso wrapped in a soft vagina when you walk around? Do you want to walk around feeling like you're wearing a trucker's testicles? Or do you want to walk around feeling like you're wearing the soft, untainted vagina of a young lady? Sure Design T-shirts will give you that feeling. You want to know what it's like to do yoga? If you've never done yoga with your upper torso in a vagina, then I can guarantee that you are not limber and loose. How are you going to relax in the yoga studio if you don't feel that you're encased in the softness of a vagina? It's not going to work. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com today. Order one of these beautiful shirts. Put my name in, you will get 10% off. They also sell a lot of other cool clothes. Go check it out. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They are made with the soft skin located underneath the fingernails of lemur babies found in the jungles of Thailand. And that is no easy task to scoop up lemur babies because their parents get very defensive and they don't like it when the people from Sure Design T-shirts pop off their fingernails and scrape that soft, sweet lemur baby fingernail skin into bags. Over 100 lemur babies per shirt. You can't beat that. That's a great deal, and you won't find that at American Apparel. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Go check them out. You get 10% off if you put my name in. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a fantastic company that exists in Thailand. Their T-shirts have been compared in softness to the softness of the ice cream at Sizzler. A Sure Design T-shirt is the candied pretzel of T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts are like a bowl of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, sweet and cold on a hot summer's day. Nothing wrong with one or two little bites of a Sure Design T-shirt if it was ice cream. Sure Design T-shirts are the M&Ms of T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts are better than some dumb old book written by a goddamn mutant who's managed to strip away all his body fat and transform into some kind of super athlete by not eating anything good. Sure Design t-shirts are better than any kind of philosophy coming from the mouth of a demon who's wrenched the donuts from the mouth of every fat person in America and replaced it with jerky. Sure Design t-shirts are better than anything that would make a person avoid fruit. Sure Design t-shirts, if you want to know what it's like to wear an ice cream bar, then go to suredesigntshirts.com and check out all these awesome shirts. Beautiful designs, the kind of designs that you see on expensive candy bar packages. Just check them out. The shirts are incredible. They're very, very soft. And sometimes maybe being soft is better than being hard. Having hard muscles or a hard body. Maybe there's something nice about having a nice, soft little layer of chub. Sure Design t-shirts. Go to suredesigntshirts.com and put my name in and you will get 10% off of these awesome shirts. Do go check them out. I'm just joking, of course. Check out the website, and they support this podcast. They print all our shirts. And Bennett over there is a wonderful man. So go to suredesigntshirts.com. Check it out. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts, which is an incredible T-shirt company located in Thailand that uses the tears of unicorns in the production of their amazingly soft shirts. Go check them out at suredesigntshirts.com. If you put my name in, you will get 10% off of any of their awesome shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a company located in Thailand that not only creates the t-shirts that we sell at duncantrussell.com, but they have a wide selection of really cool t-shirts with a lot of amazing designs. My friend Bennett runs the company, and I highly recommend that you go to suredesigntshirts.com, and if you put my name in when you buy some of their awesome stuff, hoodies, yoga wear, you will get 10% off. So go to suredesigntshirts.com and check them out because they support this podcast. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by one of the most remarkable companies that has ever existed on planet Earth. Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a T-shirt company in Thailand that has a unique recipe for their T-shirts. Many people aren't aware of this, but T-shirts are quite often not made of cotton. Generally, when you're wearing a regular T-shirt that you've bought at some chain store that you went to Walmart to buy, or that you bought at some even a high-end retail store, some nice place like Target, these shirts quite often are not made from cotton. Even though they say it's cotton, it's actually ketone. And ketone is a substance that congeals in the mouth of cadavers in medical hospitals. It's a thick spider webby looking gelatinous ooze that smells like old diapers and the last exhalations of geriatrics who have died of intestinal rot. It's a foul smelling stuff, but it's a cheap way to make t-shirts. So these unscrupulous purveyors of clothing will get into deals with cadaver depots and will pay usually way under minimum wage for a toddler to go skimpering among the various cadavers that are kept in the freezer with what's called a scoop and spoon, and the child will reach into the mouth of the cadaver, pushing his or her tiny little innocent hand deep into the mouth of the cadaver to get the full amount of the ketone, which goes all the way to the back of the throat. And that's why they use child hands to do it, because an adult's hand, it's more difficult for an adult's hand to fit into the various crevices of a cadaver's mouth. They got to use a child's hand. Now, these kids, they gradually go insane from this process and are whisked away in the back of vans, and these vans are the same vans that the city uses to pick up pit bulls or dogs that have gone bad. So you can imagine that by the time the van takes the child to the orphanage for insane children, and they open the back of the van, all that's left is a pit bull with a full stomach and a lot of blood. This is why you should not support regular t-shirt purveyors. This is why you should shop at Shore Design T-shirts. Shore Design T-shirts uses to make their fabric not the thick, putrefying mass of grotesqueness that congeals in the back of cadavers' throats, but they actually use a small shaving wire to shave the very, very tip of a puppy's scrotum. There's nothing softer than fresh puppy scrotums. Nothing softer. You can put that on my tombstone. It's the softest substance known to man. And so Sure Design T-shirts, they also use toddlers and infants. But these infants, they put between their index and middle finger this sharp bit of razor cord, and then they go to pet stores and different puppy dispensing clinics throughout the world, and they just stroke the very bottom of the scrotum of a puppy, removing just the very topmost portion of the puppy dog's scrotal skin. The dog doesn't feel it. It's that wispy, which is why puppy dog scrotal skin is known as fluff mist, because if you fill a bag with the scrotal the topmost scrotal skin of puppies, which to fill a bag, it takes 17,000 puppies. The bag looks as though it's filled with a beautiful mist. And that mist is actually the very light skin of a puppy's scrotum, which is then put in mist pucifiers, and these create the fabric for the T-shirts that they sell at Sure Design T-shirts, and explain why these shirts are so very soft and wonderful to wear. Because if you've ever picked up a puppy with your shirt off and you felt the puppy's scrotum rub against your body, or if you've ever just gone for it and rubbed a puppy's balls all over your entire body, then you know there's nothing more relaxing than that feeling. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Check out their amazing selection of shirts. They have wonderful T-shirts. They have wonderful hoodies. An amazing selection of really cool clothes. Go there and buy one of their shirts because they support this podcast, and they are in the process right now of making brand new shirts that we're going to stock at the Duncan Trussell Family Hour store. So you'll be able to get new shirts there and posters. It's coming. I know it's taking forever, but this stuff takes time. The gears of industry move slowly when you are eating edible marijuana every day. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Shore Design T-shirts. Shore Design T-shirts is a T-shirt company that is located in a crater in Thailand. The crater is a result of the various experiments that the original Shore Design T-shirt company was doing with a small-scale particle accelerator. They were actually trying to make atoms. They were trying to shatter atoms so that they could weave the shattered atoms together to make a softer T-shirt than the T-shirts that they are already selling, which have been described as the feeling that you would feel if you got sucked into the bottom of a black hole. As you know, if you took rudimentary science, you know that at the bottom of every black hole there is a very comfortable trampoline thing, a beautiful, bouncy, spongy thing where all the spirits of those who have died spend eternity dancing and bouncing around. It's a blast. It's like one of those inflatable kiddie houses for dead people. It's fun, but if you've ever used a Ouija board and you've contacted one of these people, they'll immediately start raving about how soft everything is at the bottom of a black hole. Well, Shore Design T-shirts sends interstellar probes into the depths of black holes to pluck this fabric from the black holes, fly out of the singularity, and back into their super advanced laboratories where black hole chunks are woven together by forest witches to create the T-shirts that we call Shore Design T-shirts. These fucking things are so soft, and the designs are so beautiful that when someone sets eyes on your beautiful Shore Design T-shirt, there is a high probability that they will implode with desire and suck the entire planet into a new black hole. This is one of the dangers of Shore Design t-shirts existing at all, and it's why they have to be located in Thailand rather than in the United States, because there is a risk that in distributing shirts this soft that they could punch a hole into the universe and everything that we know could get sucked into a infinite trampoline dimension. So, go check out their website, shoredesigntshirts.com. If you put my name in, you will get 10% off of these beautiful shirts. Do go check them out.
Good day. This is inspirational speaker Norman Lake, author of Lake's Love, a book about how to recover from addiction by becoming more addicted. I was recently addicted to feet and spent 5 months in Thailand allowing every top prostitute that would take my money to use my member as a kind of fleshy trampoline or treadmill. The end result of allowing so many prostitutes to tromp and tread upon the most tender part of my body was the skin sloughed off like a snake, and I found myself in an economy urgent care center, considering filleting a pistol until a bullet blasted the back of my head all over the wall. But my friends at Shore Design T-shirts, hearing of my plight, were kind enough to send a special cotton harness, which I was able to use to suspend my penis and keep it from making contact with matter. This saved my life. Shore Design T-shirts make some of the softest fabrics known to man. If you don't believe me, go to their website at shoredesigntshirts.com. Check out their wonderful selection of shirts and consider purchasing one for yourself. If you put in Duncan when you buy one of these shirts, you will receive 10% off. ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. They saved my life. They could save yours.
Okay, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Shore Design T-shirts. Shore Design T-shirts is a company in Thailand, and a wonderful company that not only produces some of the softest T-shirts known to man, but they go throughout the world and they comb orphans' hairs. They have trained monkeys that they send out on mini helicopters flown by clowns, and they drop these monkeys on, in particularly orphan-infested areas, a lot of different parts of the world. Probably not where you're from, but a lot of parts of the world are just crawling with orphans, just squirming. Orphans are one of those things that Hollywood has sort of taken and put on a pedestal and made to look kind of like glowing and shiny. Little Orphan Annie, son will come out tomorrow, but they're not really like that. Orphans are usually particularly muscular babies that come blasting out of their mother's vaginas and go skimpering into air conditioning ducts before the doctors can grab them. They have too many teeth, and their eyes don't have pupils. They burrow, they dig, they burrow. There's vast, in some parts of the world, there are these vast orphan hives, which are just filled, just giant wasp-like structures filled with these hissing orphans. The good folks at Shore Design T-shirts, they wear beekeeper outfits and they go into these hives and they grab the orphans and they comb their hair. Because orphans, their hair, one of the problems with being an orphan is your hair gets all tangled and matted, and this makes it easier for the hyenas to yank you out of the hive and devour you, which happens in Africa. That's one of the main foods that hyenas eat is orphans with matted hair. They just love the combination of that thin orphan skull mixed in with oily hair mat. I don't know why. Just watch the Nature Channel. This isn't a science show. So anyway, Shore Design T-shirts, they go into these orphan hives, they climb in there, they pummel the orphans into submission, and then they comb their hair. And what's left in the comb, the residual orphan hair, is what they use to make this soft fabric that goes into a Shore Design T-shirt. So go to shoredesigntshirts.com and check out their amazing selection of beautiful shirts, hoodies, You name it, it's there. Check them out. They sponsor this podcast, so go see if there's a shirt there that you like. And if you put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Shore Design T-shirts, as many of you know out there, because I've seen you wearing these shirts at shows. Shore Design T-shirt is as soft a material as is available in this particular version of planet Earth that we're living in the simulator. Why is it soft? That was one of the main questions. So many people came up to me after the shows. They didn't want to talk about my stand-up. They didn't want to talk about the podcast. They just wanted to know, how can this shirt be so soft? I don't understand. Some of them were scared. Some of them were crying. Some of them were disrupted because when you wear the shirt, there's a 50 or 45% chance, I'm not sure it's on the website, that you will have a 7-hour orgasm, which can drive you completely insane. There's disclaimers on the website, SureDesignT-shirts.com. Why is it so soft? Well, the reason that the shirts are so soft is because they're made of dolphin jizz. There's a Sure Design T-shirts is basically an aquarium with one super horny dolphin in it that's shown dolphin porn 24 hours a day. And basic fetish porn, foot fetish porn, and a lot of water sports. And it's a filthy dolphin that lives in an aquarium in the center of Sure Design T-shirts. He smokes cigars, wears boxer shorts, stubble. He's got stubble. And 17 times a day, they send in ladyboys to jerk and suck off the dolphin, and they store his dolphin jizz in these giant vats. Now, if you've never been so lucky as to have a dolphin come erupting out of the ocean and spray you with a nice heavy dose of dolphin jizz, then you don't know what you're missing. This stuff, when in its purest form, is just this salty spray of softness that smells like the sea and feels like you're laying on a waterbed when it hits you. There's really no way to explain it. It's like a combination of velvet and shrimp, and it feels awesome. So this one of the presidents of Sure Design T-shirts is a hobby, as many of us have. I did it in the past. I can't do it now because I'm allergic to water, but I used to, as a hobby, I'd suck off dolphins, just go out into the sea and make the correct clicks and calls, and pleasure our friends of the ocean, which is a sweet thing to do. He would do this too, but then he realized this material, this dolphin jizz, could be used for a variety of things. And one of those things is T-shirts. The other, levitating flying discs. That great for making UFOs, but even better for making T-shirts. And he went to Thailand because the United States, under the Bush administration, really tightened their laws on sucking off dolphins. And now he's allowed to suck off as many dolphins as he wants, and the particular dolphin that they use produces some amazing high-quality jizz, which is placed into a T-shirt fabrication machine and transformed into very soft T-shirts known as Sure Design T-shirts. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Find a dolphin, get it to jizz in your mouth, and spit that in a T-shirt machine, and it'll make a soft damn shirt. You don't have to get it from Sure Design T-shirts. If you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself. Take a raft out into wherever there's dolphins, make the appropriate dolphin clicks, and you could even play a recording of what I just did, and you will have a dolphin cock in your mouth faster than you can say Davy Crockett. Suck that thing off, spit it in a T-shirt machine, and you'll have your own Sure Design T-shirt. Maybe you could start your own company. But if you don't want to suck off a dolphin and you just want to wear a soft shirt, then go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, put my name in, and you will get 10% off the purchase of your awesome shirt. We're also brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a T-shirt company that produces T-shirts that are so soft that serial killers refuse to use them to gag and strangle their victims, because the victims actually enjoy the pleasure of being choked to death by these soft and wonderful shirts. These shirts are in fact not made of fiber, cotton, or any material on Earth. They are made of billions of fairies that are holding hands, and that forms the fabric of the shirt. And if these fairies let go, then their parents at Sure Design T-shirts, the factory, will be tortured and killed, and they know this, so they hold on tight. And that's why these shirts are so soft. So why not go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and check out these amazing shirts. And if you put my name, Duncan, in, you'll get 10% off. And finally, as always, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is the reason that Santa Claus shifted from wooden toys to plastic toys, because in Santa Claus's workshop now, it's robots that build everything. It used to be elves until the bandits from Sure Design T-shirts went all the way to the North Pole. All the way. Do you know how hard it is to get to the North Pole? You have to get permits. Went all the way to the North Pole, tracked down Santa Claus's workshop, dragged out all those cute, adorable little elves who'd been making the most boring toys of all time, and skinned them right there, right in the snow. Now, why did they skin them in the snow? Why didn't they bring them back? A lot of different reasons. Number one, as many of you know have encountered elves, they have these pitiful mewling screams that are really annoying. They beg for their lives in these really cute...
We're children of the earth. We're the original children of the earth. We're the light of the sun made flesh.
Just basic annoying nonsense. So they dragged out those elves. This happened in the mid-'80s. They dragged out those elves, and there were lots of them. The whole Santa Claus workshop is this little place. It's not like that at all. It's like it looks like the Amazon warehouse. They dragged them out, skinned them in the snow. That preserved their skin. The ice preserved the softness of their skin. Then they bundled that skin up into specially cooled briefcases and smuggled that back to Thailand, where they transformed the elf skin into some of the softest t-shirts available on the market today. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, put my name in when you buy one of these shirts, and you will get 10% off.
And as always, this podcast is covered and promoted and sponsored by the wonderful Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts, that's a company in Thailand that makes soft, silky T-shirts. And you know, if you're a real man, there's nothing that makes you more jealous than when you see the soft, silky clothes that women get to wear. And you know, so many of us would love to feel what it's like to wear a nice soft blouse, you know, not in the gay way, but just because, you know, there's nothing better after a workout than to wear some soft, silky clothes. And Sure Design T-shirts is as close as you can get to wearing ladies' clothes, because it's so soft and it feels so good against your skin to wear that soft shirt and the soft hoodies and all the other wonderful shirts over there at SureDesignT-shirts.com. So, you know, if you maybe don't want to man up and put on your ladies' underwear, well, the second best thing is going to SureDesignT-shirts.com and buying one of their shirts. Go check it out. If you put my name in, Duncan, you will get 10% off.
Bum, 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 bum. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is a company in Thailand that is solely devoted to creating fabrics to relax and soothe the people of the earth. It's their mission. The man who runs Sure Design T-shirts, his name is Anton Swanari. He's a dietitian, a yoga instructor, and a telepath. He's also capable of bending spoons with his mind, and he killed over 700 people in the Malay June massacre of the Dinh Dao province in Cambodia back in the mid-'80s. An incredibly powerful, interesting human. Check his book out, Why I Make 'Em Soft. I think it's coming out in June. But aside from the amazing man behind these soft shirts, the shirts themselves speak for the man. This is a man who's been studied by scientists because the way he manufactures these shirts is he goes outside. He lives in a little cabin in the midst of this beautiful forest in Thailand. He fills his mouth with birdseed and he lays naked on the ground, his genitals covered in honey. And what happens is woodland animals will come and they're attracted not just to his genitals, but also to the honey that he's placed on his genitals, and they'll make love to him. And they'll make love to him for hours there in the forests of Thailand. And as they do this, the birds watch and they begin to feel more and more comfortable with eating birdseed out of the man's mouth. And when the birds fly down into his mouth, he bites their heads off. And immediately, while copulating with the woodland animals, begins mashing up their feathers and the softer parts of their body until he gets this nice working pulp known as pre-shirt. And then finally, when he ejaculates onto the animals, into the animals, he will, what's left, he'll use that as the final ingredient to pre-shirt to make a t-shirt fabric. And this creates the very soft shirts that every single one of their incredible shirts are made of. These are some of the softest shirts known to man. Why not go check them out at SureDesignT-shirts.com. They have a lot of amazing designs, incredible hoodies, and if you put my name in, you get 10% off. Fantastic t-shirt company. Every day I wake up in the morning and I bow to an altar covered in Sure Design t-shirts, and I pray to them, and they will speak back to you. They will speak back to you in the dark hours of the night when you're at your very loneliest. It's very possible that one of the shirts will slither into bed with you and tell you secrets. Sure Design t-shirts, go check them out. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is an incredible company located in Thailand, and here's an interesting trivia fact about Sure Design T-shirts. When Jesus was being crucified on the terrible cross of nails in Golgotha, and he gazed out upon the crowd watching him die, he said, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing." And what he meant is they don't realize that they could be wearing a far more comfortable t-shirt. Our Savior knew that had the people of that time period been wearing softer t-shirts, they wouldn't think that crucifixion was the solution for dealing with somebody telling people to love each other more. But that didn't happen because Sure Design t-shirts didn't exist back in that time period, and Jesus was not a time traveler. But now you can experience the softness that Jesus longed for by going to SureDesignT-shirts.com and entering my name in. You will get 10% off these magnificent, soft, beautiful t-shirts, incredible designs that look as though the people at Sure Design T-shirts plucked the third eye out of the Pope and squeezed it on top of a canvas. These are beautiful, psychedelic, Eastern-style designs that will make you the hit of any yoga studio, swingers party, or LSD conference that you happen to be attending. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Go check them out. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by one of the greatest t-shirt companies that exist on planet Earth, Sure Design T-shirts. God damn it, these shirts are soft. If you listen, they have this new translator where you can put it's a rather bulky gas mask like steel device, very similar to that worn by Bane in the Batman movie. You strap one of these things to a baby when it's crying, and it will translate the baby's cries into a human language. And 9 times out of 10, if a baby's crying, it's crying because it's not swaddled in a Sure Design t-shirt. And the babies are screaming and crying out in the language of babies whenever they cry, not for their mother's breast, not for breast milk, not for the warmth of their mother's neck or hair, or for food, or whatever babies are commonly thought to be screaming about. Babies are screaming because they want their asses wrapped in a soft t-shirt from Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts. Why do babies want a t-shirt made from Sure Design T-shirts? Because these t-shirts are actually made with baby skin. That's right. They send out quadricopters through the different orphanages of Thailand, and they skin the very, very topmost layer of skin from babies. Nobody dies. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable for the baby, much like a light sunburn, but damn, it's worth it, because that baby skin weaves together to produce some of the softest shirts known to man. If you've got a baby and you want that baby to be happy, you want your baby to go to an Ivy League college, or you want your baby to grow up to be a professional wrestler or a successful career person, you got to wrap it in Sure Design. That's just the way it is. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you get 10% off. Buy one of these wonderful shirts so that you can wrap your sweet little dandelion doll in T-shirts that are actually made from Thai baby skin. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They're soft. We're also sponsored by SureDesignT-shirts.com. Why not go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and check out their amazingly soft, vulva-level soft shirts that feel so good wrapped around your poor, stinging meat body. If you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and order one of those shirts and put my name in, you get 10% off. Oh, man. This T-shirt is killing me. I think I'm going to cut my cock off and just watch myself bleed to death. That's what I used to say every day when I woke up, wearing the uncomfortable T-shirts that I had worn for my entire life. But then I was contacted by the amazing T-shirt tailors at SureDesignT-shirts.com. They sent me some of the softest shirts that I'd ever worn in my life. These shirts were so soft that the first time I put one on, I had a 19-hour orgasm, and I woke up covered in my own jizz. Delicious, warm, and soft. I knew from that point on that I would always wear Sure Design T-shirts. Not just because I enjoy the safe, cocoony feeling of being encased in my own jizz, or because I like 17-hour orgasms, but because I like soft things. Soft things are the reason I wake up every day and the reason I go to bed at night. I wake up because a soft thing around my neck is being yanked by my dominatrix, and I go to sleep because the soft thing is cutting off the blood flow to my brain. And that soft thing is made of Sure Design T-shirts. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and check out their incredible selection of shirts. Beautiful designs that look like the blood splatter that might emerge from Jerry Garcia's head had he shot himself. Ganeshas, Hindu gods, everything you need to be the star of your yoga studio is there. SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put in Duncan, you'll get 10% off. If you need a shirt to go with your bag, these are the shirts for you. SureDesignT-shirts.com. I love them. And I love you. Here's an interesting trivia fact. The clitoris is, in fact, a penis that hasn't fully developed from exposure to testosterone. And that a lot of times when people are going through transitional therapies and have decided to change from a woman into a man, the testosterone that they ingest can cause their clitoris to grow into something that looks very similar to a penis. In fact, it probably is a penis. So the clitoris, as many of you know, has more nerves in it than any other organ in the human body. The thing is packed with nerves. It's like a suitcase filled with nerves. You can't imagine. I'll never know what it feels like to have a clitoris. I only know what it feels like to have a penis, which is the penis is kind of a ruined clitoris. It's a clitoris that's fallen into a vat of radioactive chemicals and is boiled and festered and extended and grown and turned into a tube creature, something that seems like it should be jutting out of the walls of an alien spaceship and spraying acid on astronauts. The clitoris, though, the clitoris is a penis before it gets exposed to ape chemicals, and it is so very sensitive. Now, there is a disease that affects some human beings, and it's known as clitoral flesh syndrome, which is where your entire body has as many nerves in it as a human clitoris. The Duke, who started the company that sponsors the Duncan Trussell Family Hour Shore Design T-shirts, Duke Roderick Hemingway, he had this terrible syndrome. His entire body had the sensitivity of a clitoris. And what this meant was that wherever any slapping him on the back could put him into a 3-week coma. It took him hours to get into his bathtub, just to sit into the bathtub, because the experience of touching that water would cause his body to squirt. His entire body would just spray. Every pore in his body, if a wind blew against him, every pore in his body would spray sexual lubricant, and he'd look like one of those kid sprinklers that you put out in the summer. Just everything gushing lube everywhere. And if this happened on a hardwood floor, it would cause him to fall down on the hardwood floor. Hitting the hardwood floor would put him into a coma. So he was going through this terrible cycle of going into a coma, coming out of the coma, experiencing any kind of external stimulus, squirting out of every pore in his body, and then going back into a coma. It was the Duke's family that came up with the idea of creating a t-shirt so soft that a man whose flesh was made of clitoral skin could wear it without going into a coma, and that was the beginning of Shore Design t-shirts. Shore Design t-shirts are t-shirts that would actually feel comfortable if wrapped around the human clitoris. God, think how comfortable they're going to feel when they're wrapped around your harsh, calloused upper body skin. Imagine how good you're going to feel when you wear a t-shirt so soft that it would work on a human clitoris. That's right. You want to know what it's like to be a clitoris wrapped in the soft and angel wings? Go to ShoreDesignT-shirt.com. ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. We'll have the link. The link is all over DuncanTrussell.com. Go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. Check out some of these shirts. If you just want to wear a soft t-shirt, or if your lover's clitoris is the size of a human torso, you're going to love these shirts. Wrap these shirts around your baby's sweet love knob. Wrap them around your upper body. Go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. Put my name in. You get 10% off these awesome shirts. We're also sponsored by Shore Design T-shirts. You can go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. Put my name in. You'll get 10% off some of their amazing shirts. We're also sponsored by Shore Design T-shirts. You can go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. And if you put my name in, you get 10% off those shirts. I know that is the least creative Shore Design t-shirt advertisement I've ever done, but I'm starving and I want to go eat. And before I go eat, I told myself that I was going to upload this awesome podcast with Ari Shaffir, my dear friend. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by a t-shirt company that manufactures some of the softest t-shirts on earth. And it's come about where, unfortunately, I have to give a warning in relation to this t-shirt company. These shirts are so soft, so incredibly soft, that it's creating a bit of it's created a bit of a problem. It's not a big deal, but we have to say, if you are a mother and you have a child between the ages of 0 and 6 months old, if you order one of these Shore Design t-shirts, you need to write on the baby in permanent marker, this is my baby. Because what's been happening is the shirts are so soft that people have been confusing their babies with the shirts. They end up breastfeeding the shirts. The babies go without food. No, nothing bad has happened to a baby, but they got hungrier than usual. Because the mother goes into this soft trance. As we all know, when you wear something very soft, you can go into the trance of the ancients and journey down that dark pathway into the place where the Lord of the Forest plays his flute for you, and you end up mating with the Pequee Queen. This is an incredible experience, and one that I partake of every day. I do drink of the nectar of that great sweet queen. But if you're a mother, you need to be focusing on your baby for a little while. It doesn't mean you can't wear the shirt. Just don't breastfeed the shirt, because the baby will get hungry. Now, why are these shirts so soft? This is an email I got from Pope Benedict the 14th a few days ago. The answer is the shirts are why are the shirts so as soft as a baby? Well, because they're made of the softest thing on earth, and that's baby skin. The folks over at Sure Design T-shirts have figured out a way to graft cells from the backs of bad babies, and they use these cells and put it on in a biochemical fungal dip, which causes baby skin to grow. No babies are hurt in the process. This is just pure, unadulterated baby skin. I've seen pictures of the underground plasmatic caves where the baby skin is hewn, and it's incredible. Just stretches and stretches of fresh, sweet smelling, clean baby skin. As the Sure Design T-shirts logo goes, there's nothing quite as soft as behind a baby's ear. So it's Sure Design T-shirts, of which we wear. That's their saying. And that's what they sing as they make these shirts in those sweet, sweet underground plasmatic factories deep beneath the soils of Thailand, brewing baby skin so that we all can experience communion with the Lord of the Forest. Sure Design T-shirts. You'll know what I'm talking about if you order one of these shirts. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is one of the finest T-shirt companies on earth. You can go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and buy one of these soft, beautiful shirts. You put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is an elite T-shirt company that exists in Thailand. As many of you know, there's a part of the United States known as the Bohemian Grove. This is a fantastic place where some of the smartest, wisest, and wealthiest people in the world gather on occasion to sacrifice innocent children and dogs, cats, household pets, gerbils, anything loved to the great owl god Moloch. These wonderful people are the very same people who designed the atomic bomb, which gave us such amazing events as Hiroshima and Nagasaki. These are the very same people who have figured out a way to create a system that actually transforms human life. Unmanageable, complicated, and filthy human life into rectangular bits of paper. So easy to organize and control. A person, what can you do? If you want to control a person, you got to put a leash on them, or you got to put them in a cage, or you got to put them in a city where their every movement is controlled by traffic lights and the ebbs and flow of traffic patterns. That's so much work if you are running a planet. So much easier to just vaporize them and through that vaporization cash in on the various bombs and implements that you use to explode their bodies. Now that's efficiency, and these efficient humans all hang out together at this place called the Bohemian Grove, and that the T-shirts that they wear when they're playing volleyball with the skulls of Iraqi children or skating on lakes of frozen blood are designed by Sure Design T-shirts. These shirts are so very, very soft that you would think, and a lot of people think this about the reptilians, that because their skin is made of scales that were actually formed in the molten Draconis star system, that these beings aren't sensitive. But interestingly enough, their skin is even more sensitive than ours. They've got very, very sensitive skin, and if they wear normal T-shirts or normal robes or normal sacrificial garments, then they get these terrible sores that form all over their body, and they're forced to rub into these sores the kidneys of freshly mauled human babies, and that's expensive. It's getting a whole barn filled with kidney babies sounds easy for a reptilian, but it's not. It's annoying and requires a lot of forethought. So rather than spend all their time trying to herd sacrificial children into a barn. They just order these amazing shirts from Sure Design T-shirts so that their reptile flesh doesn't blister up. Now, if Sure Design T-shirts are good enough for our reptilian overlords, then you know they're good enough for us, monkey descendants. These beings, these beautiful, all-powerful beings, the creators of genetically modified food, the creators of some of the greatest viruses racing around the world right now, the creators of war, wear these shirts. These beings that descend from the dark lordlings of the Draconis system wear these shirts. My God, wait until you feel the softness of these shirts on your slave monkey descendant body. It's going to make you feel so good. It's going to make you forget that you have been hypnotized and trapped in a materialistic maze and taught that the only thing that's important is collecting bits of matter to put around you in your self-made cave. These shirts are going to let you drift into that deep narcotic slumber that we all long for so much so that we can serve our sweet masters in everything that we do, our sweet reptile overlord masters. May we all bow to them and worship them forever. SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and buy one of these shirts and put my name in, you'll get 10% off. So do that. Following is a paid advertisement brought to you by the Hanselin Twins Incorporated.
Moments of history with inspirational speaker Norman Lake. In 1945, the United States of America experienced one of the worst outbreaks of syphilis since the 1924 black hole disaster in Massachusetts. These syphilitic sores that began to afflict anyone of the humping age were so virulent that they did not remain on the genitals, but spread up into the chest from the genital regions. The chest became the new home of syphilis sores. The chest became the final frontier. Syphilitic sores are erotic wounds that I have experienced many times in my life. The pain from a syphilitic sore is akin to having a tiny little demon prodding his pitchfork into your genitals while spraying his salty demon jizz into the open sores. Now imagine that pain if it was not localized on your penile shaft, but it spread all over your upper torso. The pain was so intense for one entrepreneur that in an act of desperation, he went into his infant son's bedroom, tore off his filled diaper, and rubbed it against the sores of his chest. The effect was so soft and so soothing that at that moment, he innovated a new form of clothing that he would call the thank you shirt. A shirt comprised of 80% diaper and 20% shit. The shirt was immediately a success, and so many victims of the horrific outbreak of syphilis were soothed by these not soil-tainted diapers that they wore on their sore-ridden chests. Over time, of course, they realized that the excrement was not necessary, that really the only thing that made them feel better was the softness of the diapers, because everyone at that time had been wearing thorn suits and wool made of steel fiber. These days, it's almost like we're wearing steel fiber again, isn't it? If you put on a regular run-of-the-mill Hanes shirt, it's practically like Satan himself came and spanked your back and chest with his thorny, fanged fingers. No, shirts have really jumped the shark these days. All except for one. One company is still producing shirts softer than a diaper-filled baby bowl. These shirts can only be made in Thailand because of President Barack Obama's draconian industrial rules that don't allow fetal stem cells to be mixed with cotton material in the creation of shirts. But at Sure Design T-shirts, we aren't held back by these ancient, antiquated rules. The shirts at Sure Design T-shirts are so soft. Because they're 20% fetal stem cells and 80% pure Thai cotton, collected from the vulva dander of the beautiful ladies of Thailand. Sure Design T-shirts sponsors this great and wonderful podcast. So why not go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and check out their beautiful shirts. If you decide to buy one, you put the name Duncan in, you will get 10% off. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Norman Lake, and this has been Moments in History.
And as always, we are sponsored and brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts, the purveyors of the softest shirts. These are made from the vulva dander of Catholic nuns who have recently turned their back on the church. Something about renouncing your religion causes the combination of your daily vaginal secretions and your underwear fabric to mix in a way that just really creates a wonderful material that you can make the softest shirts from. So if you want to wear something made out of the vulva dander of excommunicated nuns, then go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, put my name in, and you will get 10% off of your order. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is sponsored by one of the finest, most patriotic t-shirt companies that I know of. They're so patriotic that they decided to leave the United States of America and go do their business in Thailand. Not because they didn't want to be here in the United States, because my sweet friend Bennett didn't feel like he deserved to live in our beautiful country beneath that sweet waving red, white, and blue flag and the fireworks flying in the night. Instead of staying in this country, he decided to go to Thailand, where people are incredibly open about sex and there's beautiful beaches, to punish himself. And there he created the Sure Design T-shirt company, an incredible T-shirt company where the ink of the shirts is actually made from Bennett's tears. Bennett, who runs Sure Design T-shirts, wakes up every morning and puts an American flag in front of his bed with a picture of Bill O'Reilly on one side and Glenn Beck on the other, and he takes a studded leather belt and whips his back for an hour until he's weeping in pain. Not pain from the leather strap slapping against his back, not pain from the skin of his back breaking open yet again as he mercilessly punishes himself, but pain from the sorrow of realizing that he will never experience the United States again because he doesn't feel worthy to be in this wonderful country. But every t-shirt at SureDesignT-shirts.com is a testament to this man's love of the United States of America. You can go and look at these shirts and see the United States all over them, and the Sanskrit writing and the various pictures of Hindu gods, Ganesh, Buddha, and the beautiful floral script and the amazing psychedelic designs all point in the direction of a man who loves nothing more than football and Dairy Queen, shopping malls, and everything in between. Sure Design T-shirts, it's a Patriots company, and I invite you to go visit them at SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you will get 10% off of these beautiful American shirts made by an expat in Thailand of material that does not come from America, with designs that are of an Eastern Indian origin. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Go visit the website. Put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts make some of the softest T-shirts known to man. Whenever a child's dog or cat is run over by a car, the tears of the child are collected by their parents and sent in packages to Thailand, where Bennett transforms them into a fabric which makes all other T-shirt cotton seem like you're wearing the very crown of thorns that our Savior, Lord Jesus Christ, wore. These shirts are so soft that there are rumors on Capitol Hill that President Barack Obama actually visits the grave of Martin Luther King and JFK and wraps his corpse in a Sure Design T-shirt because it temporarily brings them back to life and allows them to give advice to Obama about ways to lead the country. Don't know if it's true or not. It's just what I dreamed. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you get 10% off these magnificent shirts. We're also sponsored by SureDesignT-shirts.com. You can go to Sure Design T-shirts and check out some of these shirts that are so soft they've been compared by President Barack Obama to the vulval dew of Eve in the Garden of Eden. What could be softer than that first dew droplet of sexual secretion that our sweet Eve, the mother of humanity, blasted out of her primordial pussy in the dawn of time? Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, check out some of these designs, order one of these shirts. If you put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts can be found at SureDesignT-shirts.com. They produce some of the softest T-shirts known to man. Why are their shirts so soft? Well, I'll tell you, because unlike many other T-shirt companies in Thailand, when the toddlers they use to clean out the gears of their T-shirt manufacturing robot get trapped and die in the back gears, instead of removing the bodies, as they do in most other T-shirt companies, they actually leave the bodies there, which causes the bodies to decompose, creating rivulets of putrid rot that roll down, oiling the gears and creating a thin substance that is the framework that they use to place their genetically modified silkworms on. These silkworms are shipped in straight from Chernobyl, and the combination of the rotting putrescent of Thai toddlers and radioactive silkworm thread combines to make some wonderfully soft fabric, which is then printed with designs that are the last words of gutter drunks who, as they perish, the folks at Sure Design T-shirts record their final hallucinations and then use professional ink vomiters to vomit ink on the shirts, creating the amazing designs that you see. Check them out at SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you will get 10% off of these shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Here's an interesting trivia fact that many people don't know. Did you know that the reason John Denver crashed his plane into the ocean is because he was wearing a Sure Design T-shirt? That's right. The master folk musician, the sweet singer of the wind himself, John Denver, had just put on a soft Sure Design T-shirt, climbed into his experimental plane, and just as he hit 2,000 feet, fell into a sweet, soft slumber. And while he was asleep, his plane crashed into the sea and drifted down into the coral reefs below, where they say that starfish were found, chewing on his body, sucking his flesh away and transforming it into caloric energy that they could then use to look so beautiful there on the ocean floor. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They killed John Denver, sure, but it was worth it. What a wonderful death. Nothing could feel better than falling from the sky if you are John Denver and if you're wearing these shirts that are made of the softest fabric that any human has ever felt or experienced. The Sure Design T-shirt fabric has been described by President Barack Obama as feeling nearly as soft as the inner folds of the throat of prisoners in Guantanamo Bay who are being force-fed as they desperately try to kill themselves to escape the miserable and eternal hell that they've been placed within illegally by President Obama. And from time to time, he likes to take a little trip over there and shove whole apples into the throats of these prisoners. And according to President Obama, as his fist shoves down past their tonsils and gets that apple down into their stomach, the feeling of their esophagus, of their tonsils, of their tongue is so very soft that the only thing that our sweet president can compare that feeling to is the feeling of a Sure Design t-shirt. And the way that thing feels is it rubs against your body as you go jogging or go to yoga or take your tap dancing classes here in this wonderful country where we are having such a wonderful 4th of July. Sure Design t-shirts. Why not go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, check out these awesome designs, and order a shirt. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Craftsman, formerly known as the Duncan Trussell Family Hour, a podcast now devoted to the art and craft of stand-up comedy. The Craftsman is brought to you by SureDesignT-shirts.com. You can go to Sure Design T-shirts and enter my name in, Duncan, and you will receive 10% off any of your purchases. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts creates some of the softest shirts known to man. In fact, these shirts are so soft that the only way to describe how soft they are is by using opposites. And the opposite of the softness of Sure Design T-shirts is the feet of the mummified old woman in your attic that's been decomposing up there ever since you moved into your house. This woman's feet are thick, and if you put a magnifying glass to the bottom of them, you'll actually see tiny holes through which sandworm-like beings are burrowing, spraying out little bits of calcified foot matter, curled up yellowing shards which lay around the mummified corpse at this very moment. They're above you in the basement of the house that you live in. And if you're saying I have an apartment, then that just means that the mummified old lady is buried underneath the parking garage of your apartment. Sure Design T-shirts. They are the opposite of the hardened, callous feet of the corpse closest to you. They are soft. These shirts are so very soft that when you put them on, you will forget that you are a human being, and you will remember that you are an expression of the love intelligence of the universe, and that you live forever and have always been outside of time and space, and that you swim through time and space like a hyperdimensional dolphin, and every time you dive back into the temporal plane, you are covered in matter and get confused and think that you're a human being. Sure Design T-shirts, they'll make you enlightened temporarily. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, check out the shirts. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. You can go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off one of their soft, beautiful shirts, perfect for swaddling any kind of mythological creatures you happen to find wandering through an interdimensional portal in your backyard. Also great to wipe away the tears from your grandmother's eyes, who at this very moment is crying because you don't call her enough. Buy a Sure Design T-shirt, pay her a surprise visit, and as she weeps in joy to finally see her sweet grandchild, you can softly dab those grandmother tears away and keep them in the Sure Design T-shirt and use them later in your black magic rituals, because we all know that there's nothing more potent in throwing curses than the briny, salty secretion from the tear ducts of your neglected grandmother. And interestingly enough, that is the exact substance that the folks at Sure Design T-shirts wash their very soft shirts in before they send it out into the world. And that's why they're so soft. These shirts have been soaked in granny tears. I highly recommend that you check them out. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off of these shirts. Hi, it's me again. I didn't even go anywhere. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts produces some damn soft, fine t-shirts. You should go check them out at SureDesignT-shirts.com. Put my name Duncan in and you get 10% off. When a giraffe gives birth, it ejects a spray of turquoise-colored liquid from glands just above its anus. This liquid, known as pirate's gravy, was used by sailors in the 1800s to soothe their sun-chafed nipples and the nipples of their friends. Now it's the #1 ingredient in the t-shirts made by Sure Design T-shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com makes some of the softest t-shirts known to man. These shirts are so soft you'll feel like you're wearing a tapestry of pirate nipples. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and check out these wonderful designs and order a shirt today. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Hey everybody, it's me, Duncan Trussell. You are listening to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast. The Duncan Trussell... God, fucking damn.
You gotta leave that in. You have to leave that in.
Microphone fell off. Shut up! God damn it, I don't need a heckler in my podcast symphony area.
Hey, what are you gonna do about it?
We're brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. You can go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Holy shit, these shirts are so very soft. There's nothing softer than these shirts. These shirts, every time you put one of these shirts on, you will feel as though you're being embraced by your soulmate. You will feel as though the arms of a gentle lover are wrapping around you, forgiving anything that you've ever done, and inviting you to a transcendent union. The very marriage that happens between Radha and Krishna as they make love. And from their love-making, create all of time and space. This is what you can experience by putting on a Sure Design t-shirt. If you don't believe me, go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Check out some of these amazing designs. These shirts are perfect to wear at a biker bar if you want to feel what it's like to get punched. But they'll make you a candidate for back massages at any yoga studio. I promise you. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put in my name, Duncan, you'll get 10% off these shirts. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Oh, God. Sure Design T-shirts create shirts so very soft. So soft. When they touch the skin, it feels as though the snake that brought truth to those two primitive, savage shitheads in the Garden of Eden was slithering along your body and whispering in your ear, "Eat the fruit. Don't let that old man trick you into thinking that you gotta stay in the dark to be happy." Yes, the feeling of Sure Design T-shirts is the feeling of the serpent in the Garden of Eden sliding up and down your body, whispering dark secrets into your ear. Why are these shirts so soft? The shirts are so soft because at Sure Design T-shirts in Thailand, they have a orgasmic echo chamber, which actually amplifies the orgasm of pagans who are constantly making love within the chamber. These pagans have been sprayed with aerosolized MDMA. They've been inhaling psilocybin vapors and so are in a constant state of orgiastic ecstasy. Their orgasms are translated, digitized, and used in a mixture of semen, tears, and fuck sweat to create the very soft fabric that Sure Design T-shirts is famous for. Don't believe me? Order one of the shirts. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, Duncan, Duncan, you'll get 10% off these wonderful shirts, and you will be wearing cum to the yoga studio. And who wouldn't want to do that? Number one, as always, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour is sponsored by the beloved Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts is located at SureDesignT-shirts.com, and oh dear God, do they make such soft and beautiful shirts. Using the spinneret of technology, Sure Design T-shirts blast soft, beautiful T-shirts into our dimension, which are worn by women, men, and babies alike. These shirts are so very soft you will feel as though you are being embraced by swarms of orgasm-inducing nanobots, tickling your nervous system and bringing you into such states of deep ecstasy that you will want nothing more than to go out into the world and help your fellow man or woman. SureDesignT-shirts.com. They, too, are bringing us closer to the state of paradise that is waiting for all of us at the end of time. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you'll get 10% off. If fall were a t-shirt, then that t-shirt would come from the angels at Sure Design T-shirts. SureDesignT-shirts.com is a company located in Thailand that produces shirts for the sophisticated lover of the fall. These shirts aren't really made for the summer, man. They're not made for people who like to inhale paint thinner and finger their dogs while watching Nancy Grace through the wee hours of the night. Nope. These shirts are made for people who like the sound of violins blowing through the breeze of some shady forest. People who drink from rustic fountains while singing to pans dancing nearby. Sure Design T-shirt is not the shirt for a summer person. It's not the shirt for a person who loves nothing more than spraying sunscreen and jizz into their mouth while pouring lemonade on their blistered, sunburnt balls. Sure Design T-shirts are the type of shirts that you would wear as you were pouring the freshly sacrificed blood of an autumn goat into the open mouth of your new pagan child. Sure Design T-shirts is a shirt for the man who loves the autumn, a man who loves the gentle, sighing singing of the forest as the river runs through it, that secret spiritual sound that whispers of a time when all the summer people will be nailed to crucifixes made of popsicle sticks and hung upside down. SureDesignT-shirts.com. I invite you to go there. Celebrate the fall. Worship the Lord of the forest. Bow down to the great hoofed wanderer who wants nothing more than for the wildlings to arise again and reunify, spilling the blood of all those who have oppressed them for so long into the rivers, feeding the great forest with the death of those who are already dead. Yes, SureDesignT-shirts.com. It is the t-shirt of Loth Lonoris, the Lord of Fall, the one who will come again. All praise him. SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and put my name in, you'll get 10% off of these wonderful autumn shirts. These shirts are not just good for wearing while you're alive. I would also recommend having your entire body wrapped with them before you are taken to the sacrificial pyre and burnt, so that your ashes can be scattered to the winds and blown back into the open mouth of the great watcher in the woods, the one we all love and the one we will all return to again, the one who will devour the horrors of summer and shit out the sweet, cold glory of winter. It's fall, and Sure Design T-shirts is the best way to celebrate this fantastic season. We're also brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts create some of the softest T-shirts on earth. If you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, put my name in, Duncan, you will get 10% off these lovely shirts. We're also brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Oh, God, Sure Design T-shirts. If you close your eyes and your mouth and your ears and you sit in a cave and go into your heart and let your mind stop wandering and open yourself up to the truth of what we all are, what we all originate from, then you will see that the great universal secret is that all life emerges from one giant, transcendent, Sure Design T-shirt. It's true. The holographic universe itself emerges from the stretched out fabric of a Sure Design T-shirt that's been sewn into a frame of Tibetan monk skulls, and All of life, everything that you feel, everything that you know, everything that is either your experience of the softness of Sure Design t-shirts or your denial of that softness. If you're having a bad life, if you're experiencing heartbreak again and again, or losing money all the time, or if you find yourself perhaps not in the best of shape, then the odds are that the reason that you are experiencing this turbulence is because you have turned your back on the essential truth, which is that all things emerge from the softest of soft, the most comfortable of comfortables, and the most beautiful of beautifulnesses. And that is Sure Design t-shirts. Sure Design t-shirts, what I'm saying is they are the Godhead. And if you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, you can see the proof. These beautiful shirts look as though someone squeezed them out of the pineal gland of some demigod. Beautiful designs that look like hyperdimensional. You know what? If there was, if one of the problems in the world was fairy infestations, so that when you were driving through the forest, sometimes fairies would splatter against the windshield of your car, the splatter designs would look very similar to the Sure Design t-shirt designs. And the reason is because the way that they make these designs is they take fairies, put them into slingshots, and blast them against canvases. And when the fairies splatter, the designs that are created from the splatter are always psychedelic, and inevitably it's Ganesh or Sanskrit writing or all the various beautiful designs that you can go and look at SureDesignT-shirts.com. You don't even have to order a t-shirt. Just go there if you're curious what it would look like if a fairy jumped off of a very high building and splattered on the sidewalk. Those are what the designs look like. SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you buy a t-shirt from there, put my name in, you will get 10% off. And finally, as always, the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is supported by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts manufactures the softest T-shirts ever worn by man. I guarantee that if that New York hell gnome had been wearing a Sure Design T-shirt, she would have brought flowers to the terrible trumpeter instead of screaming at him. Sure Design T-shirts, the fabric of their shirts feels like enlightenment wrapped around your skin. They have a lot of amazing designs, and you can check them all out by going to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, Duncan, you'll get 10% off your order. Real asshole. Time of Jesus would carry away babies and the excitement of being on the verge of devouring a little Middle Eastern baby, and the time of Jehovah would cause the bottom parts of the pterodactyl wings to secrete a softening gel. And that softening gel is exactly what the folks at Sure Design T-shirts use. They have an entire barn filled with resurrected pterodactyls and babies, and in the morning they send the babies crawling out into the hay, and one by one these beautiful creatures with these noble wingspans come flying down and pierce their razor-sharp beaks right through the backs of these little babies and fly them up into the top of the barn where they have their various roosts, and they rip the baby to shreds and feed its bits and pieces to their young pterodactyl tots, and that's what causes the wings to secrete the gel. After the wings secrete the gel, the folks at Sure Design T-shirts shoot the pterodactyls with a tranquilizer dart. They wipe the gel up, and they put that in their T-shirt spinning machines, and that's what makes these shirts so goddamn soft. Check them out at SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you get 10% off. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. My God, these shirts are so fucking soft. One of the saddest things you'll ever hear is that when JFK was initially assassinated and his brains went splattering all over Jackie Kennedy, the first thought that came into her mind was, they're so soft and warm. And then she thought, oh my God, this is definitely the worst day of my life, and went a little crazy. That's the feeling you get when you wear a Sure Design t-shirt. This doesn't seem like a great selling point for these shirts. This might be the worst Sure Design t-shirt commercial I've ever done. I'm going to try it again. I was in New Orleans. My brains are mush right now. My brain is a quicksand pit filled with the rotting corpses of Boy Scouts right now. And apparently it's very dark in there because all of this sounds so dark. I've got to lighten up the mood. This is a great podcast with Daniele Bolelli. Just wade through this sticky, swampy ooze that's coming out of me right now. And I swear to God, it's not going to be this kind of whatever this is. I feel great. I don't know why I sound depressed. I feel pretty good. Helicopter. I feel like I live in fucking Vietnam. Do you hear that? Not Vietnam the country, but Vietnam the war. Helicopters, screaming dogs. Unidentified weird tentacly shadows floating over my neighbor's roof. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast is brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts creates some of the softest shirts in the business. It's as though you have not just shaved off Santa's beard, but as though Santa's beard got caught in one of his elf's machines and was torn off along with the very top layer of his facial skin. That's how soft these shirts are. It's not just the softness of Santa's beard, it's the softness of that very thin bit of skin that exists right above Santa's nerves. Santa would be in agonizing pain after this accident, but whatever lucky elf got to wear that wonderful shirt made of his beard and skin flesh, that elf would feel pretty great. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, you will get 10% off of these beautiful shirts. They've got amazing designs. They are incredibly soft, and they are made by one of the coolest people on earth. Bennett, a man who is not afraid to kill the father of Christmas, skin and cremate him so that you can wear a comfortable shirt when you're sweating out those toxins at your Bikram yoga sessions. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and pick up one of these wonderful shirts. Finally, as always, we are sponsored by SureDesignT-shirts.com. Here's a little bit of trivia about SureDesignT-shirts.com, and it's something a lot of people don't know. Stephen Hawking, he didn't start off that way, and a lot of people think that he got that way because of some progressive neurological disorder, but the truth of the matter is that he's a physicist, a very famous physicist, for those of you who don't know, and he has a certain idea of the way physics works and the way the universe works. He thinks he understands the core pillars that hold up the great swirl of atoms that is the dimension that we're currently stuck in. See, Sure Design T-shirts directly goes against every known law of physics. The shirts are so soft that scientists just don't understand it. And as the story goes, Hawking used to be a basketball player. He was like 6'4". He was a really professional athlete, and he was on his way to the major leagues. But he was also fascinated by science and physics and had already been deeply studying this stuff in between playing basketball. They say that's part of why he was such a great player, is because he was so familiar with the laws of gravity. But they say that somebody, when he was in the locker room, he locked himself out of his locker and he needed a shirt. And someone tossed him a Sure Design t-shirt. And he put it on, and basically his brain collapsed. Like the Twin Towers. Only it wasn't a plane that flew into that part of his mind which thought it understood science. It was a Sure Design t-shirt. But it had the exact same effect. His mind imploded in the same way as though there was dynamite or plastic explosives or thermite at the base of his logical mind. It imploded inward, and with it the rest of his body. And because of that, it ruined his basketball career, but opened up his way to become one of the most renowned physicists of our time. And in his books, he always thanks Sure Design T-shirts for leading him in that direction. So, what a great company. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Check out these wonderful shirts. Be careful when you wear them. When you wear them, step out of your mind. Open yourself up to the possibility that some things are softer than logic. And when you wear this shirt, your skin will come. Each of your pores will ejaculate rainbow-colored fluid, which you should bottle up and save for after the big earthquake. SureDesignT-shirts.com. Put my name in, and you will get 10% off of these wonderful shirts. We're also brought to you by SureDesignT-shirts.com. Sure Design T-shirts create some of the softest T-shirts known to man. My God, these shirts are so soft. Jesus Christ. You just wish that somebody would encircle the planet in one big Sure Design T-shirt so that we could all just lay on top of these soft, beautifully designed shirts while all organic and vegetative life slowly died from suffocation or lack of exposure to the sun. It might be an awful apocalypse for them, but for us it would be a great way to go out, completely surrounded by one giant Sure Design T-shirt. Oh, if only that would happen. Bennett, why don't you get to work on that? They have amazing shirts with beautiful designs, and if you go to SureDesignT-shirts.com and put my name in, Duncan, you'll get 10% off these shirts. Today's podcast... Oh, I forgot. It's also brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts, the favorite shirt of the military-industrial complex. They love nothing more than putting a Sure Design T-shirt on a freshly exploded Afghani child corpse, because if nothing else, it brightens the mood just a little bit. I just watched Dirty Wars. I'm sorry, guys. You got to watch Dirty Wars. It's on Netflix. Watch before you get up, and I don't think any of the people who listen to this are going to be surprised by any of the things I'm saying. But before you get up in arms over this, go and watch Dirty Wars on Netflix. Just watch that. Watch that. Just to recognize what the rampaging giant that you are a part of, called the United States of America, is doing in other parts of the world. Shouldn't be doing it. God damn it. That's it. I'm moving into a bunker. I love you guys. Today's guest is, I'm sorry, that was a bad Sure Design T-shirt commercial. You can go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. You will get 10% off these amazing shirts. We're also brought to you by Sure Design T-shirts. A lot of you guys have unicorn soft skin, and if you put on a regular cotton T-shirt, your skin probably rips open. You get the stigmata. For me, if I wear a regular cotton T-shirt, it's like I turn into a blood sprinkler. It's as though somebody jammed a hose into the swollen body of a beached tick, if some gigantic tick that had been attached to a underwater aquatic sea dog washed up on the shore of some fantasy beach, and somebody out of some weird reason decided they wanted to drain the enormous tick that is the size of the White House, and so they decided to siphon its blood using a hose. That's what I look like when I put on a shirt. But in this story, I didn't get to the part where these weird people who decided to drain the beached giant ocean tick attached to the hose to a sprinkler. And it was a blood sprinkler. I could have just said blood sprinkler, but I didn't. I had to go into this whole, there had to be a tick. But that's what I'm like. I put on a regular cotton T-shirt because I have an allergic reaction to anything that isn't level U softness. That's the UN's designation for level unicorn soft, which is what the kind of clothes I like to wear. If anything above level unicorn soft touches my skin sprays blood like a blood sprinkler. And if I was to wear a regular shirt, a regular cotton shirt, for more than 5 minutes, I would die. So I depend on Sure Design T-shirts not only to cover my pale, mildly hairy body, but also to keep myself from bleeding to death. So I thank you, Bennett, at Sure Design T-shirts, and you can thank Bennett too by going to SureDesignT-shirts.com and putting my name in. You will get 10% off. We are also sponsored by Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts creates the softest T-shirts on planet Earth. Oh, God, these shirts are soft. And I saw so many of them at the meditation retreat that I could only think that our campaign to eventually cover the entire planet in one giant Sure Design T-shirt is going to happen. They're wonderful shirts to wear at a meditation retreat. They've got pictures of Ganesh, and they've got Sanskrit and Oms and beautiful designs, and you can find them all by going to SureDesignT-shirts.com. And if you put my name in, you get 10% off. My God, these shirts are so soft. When I was snorkeling in Hawaii, one thing I forgot to mention is that I made love with a dolphin, and that was soft. That was very soft, but it still wasn't as soft as the feeling of a Sure Design T-shirt. It just couldn't compare. So go to SureDesignT-shirts.com, put my name in, you get 10% off. We're also sponsored by SureDesignT-shirts.com. Sure Design T-shirts, soft shirts. They make amazing soft T-shirts with awesome logos. You can go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. And if you put my name in, you will get 10% off a purchase of these shirts. We're also brought to you by SureDesignT-shirts.com. Now, if you're like me, then you have unicorn soft, sensitive skin. Your skin is more sensitive than the vulva of a newborn unicorn. It's so sensitive that if you wear regular t-shirts, your skin reacts in the same way that the skin of a satanic child reacts when doused in holy water. You erupt in boils and spray a combination of blood and pus and sweat out into the world. You actually turn into a satanic sprinkler, just spraying death all around you. If I wear a regular cotton t-shirt, then I actually have to go to the hospital for 2 weeks to deal with the severe boils and diseases that break out all over my body because my skin is so special and so very soft. But thanks to Sure Design T-shirts, I don't have to worry about going to the hospital every time I accidentally put on a friend's shirt. I get to enjoy the blissful experience. It feels like you're being embraced by the wings of a gargoyle. Yes, I think this is the second time I've talked about gargoyles in this podcast, which is weird. Don't know why my mind keeps going to the gargs. But maybe it's because I just found out that gargoyles are very sensitive, loving creatures that have been completely misunderstood. And they are great at giving hugs because their wings are so very soft and because they're so lonely because they've been rejected for so long. Sure Design T-shirts figured this out a long time ago, and what they did is they started luring lonely gargoyles into their T-shirt company using ads on Craigslist. Swarms of lonely gargoyles descend on the Sure Design T-shirts manufacturing plant in Thailand, thinking that they're going to find a soulmate or someone to love them. In fact, what they find is a grinder, because they're shoved into this grinder, liquefied, and the liquefied gargoyle wings are what's used as the fabric for these wonderful shirts. If you don't believe me, order one. Go to SureDesignT-shirts.com. Check out their amazing designs, and if you put my name in, you will get 10% off these wonderful, wonderful shirts. And finally, as always, we're sponsored by the sweetest little t-shirt company in Thailand, Sure Design T-shirts. Sure Design T-shirts manufacture some of the softest t-shirts known to man. These t-shirts are softer than the... Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been so fortunate as to find yourself in the forest and to have a feral cat hump your mouth. But this happened to me once. I was taking a nap in the forest when I was younger, and this big, fat, feral cat climbed out of a tree, climbed onto my face, and before I could stop it, it humped my face, and it blasted feral cat jizz all over my face and ran into the woods. I'll never forget how soft what came out of that cat was. I felt as though I was stroking the wings of an angel as I wiped the semen away from my cheeks and rubbed it into my pants. The folks over at Sure Design T-shirts figured this out a long time ago. this is apparently popular knowledge. This is information that lots of early settlers in America knew. They knew that if you found a feral cat and made it come in your face, that it could calm you down in a lightning storm. And Shore Design T-shirts, they mastered the art of extracting semen from the wild cats of Thailand in a way that's humane and pleasurable for both the extractor and the extractee. And they transform that semen into the very, very, very soft fabric that every single Shore Design T-shirt is made of. I've seen videos of this process happening. It's a beautiful service to the cats of Thailand, and it also is a beautiful service to lonely cat lovers who live in Thailand. And it's a beautiful service to the world because it creates shirts that are so damn soft, you're going to want to fly into heaven and punch Jesus for not telling you about these shirts sooner. Go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. If you put my name in, Duncan, you will get 10% off of these shirts. We're also brought to you by Shore Design T-shirts. Shore Design T-shirts create some of the softest, most delightful T-shirts known to man. Oh my God, what a lovely company this is. And these shirts have all kinds of amazing designs on them. Saw a lot of Shore Design T-shirts at the Ram Dass retreat, which shouldn't come as a surprise to any of you who've been to the website, because every shirt has Ganesh. It basically looks like a DMT alien sneezed on it, and the splatter of the DMT alien's trans-dimensional mucus created some kind of combination of mandalas, hieroglyphs, Sanskrit, and Hindu visionary imagery. So go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com, order one of their great T-shirts. If you put my name in, you get 10% off. We're also brought to you by ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. If you go to Shore Design T-shirts, they have an incredible catalog of awesome T-shirts. It will make you the top dog of your hacky sack club. Go to ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. Buy one of these shirts. My God, the fabric of these shirts is so very, very soft. It's like wearing the intestines of Marilyn Monroe. We're also brought to you by Shore Design T-shirts. Shore Design T-shirts creates some of the softest shirts known to man. These shirts, if your baby cries too much, consider putting a Shore Design T-shirt near the baby or on the baby. If you want to see your grandmother smile again, living or dead, put one of these shirts on her body or on her corpse. And if she's dead, you will be amazed to watch as you stand there with the sun just rising in that graveyard that you broke into, as you stand perched over your grandmother's coffin. And in the moment you pull that shirt over her desiccated, worm-eaten corpse, just look at the corners of her sweet mouth, and you'll see the smile on Grammy's face again. So, ShoreDesignT-shirts.com. Go there, put my name in. You will get 10% off. You're listening to Krishna Das from his album Breath of the Heart, which is available on iTunes. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you next time.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare